Hey there, Wargamers, fans of the Horus Heresy. Luka here from MiniWarGaming.com, bringing you another great battle report. Today, it's going to be the Space Wolves at 3,000 points, facing off against the Sons of Horus, led by Horus himself. And we'll be scrapping on one of the many Imperial ruined planets.
Don't forget to check out today's Vault game. It's going to be my Custodes taking on Steve's Iron Warriors in the Dominion mission.
We play and call it work.
MiniWarGaming's Horus Heresy Battle Report.
Let's take a look at the Vilka Fenrika. First, friends, this is Leman Russ and Frecky and Gary. You know what? I will admit, I still have not figured out which is which. So we have Gary the Gray on the left and Frecky the not gray on the right. To easiest, and then again, the rules, oh man, you know what? One of them is Crusader, the other one is not. So we'll go off of that. I'll look at it a little bit closer as we get to playing the game. Obviously, Leman Russ is the Warlord. He is the sire of the Space Wolves, and he will hopefully be doing cooler things in this game. You know, it's hard to get a shot of him because he's like looking so directly down. And this is Ben's army of Space Wolves, so big shout out to Ben for allowing me to use them while mine are in transit. They should be here by February, so I'm very excited for that, to be able to play even more Space Wolf games. Even though me and Ben have a very similar playstyle and they're very similar builds, almost nearly identical. A few changes here and there though. I don't have as many Grey Slayers. I have more Deathsworn. That actually might be it. So what we have here is we're actually trying the Pale Hunters out, and why I'm doing this, well, this is from Dan. I was asking him, or I had asked in a previous video, and then he had told me that there's no real way for the Space Wolves to put things into outflanking other than giving Veteran Scout or bringing Havarl Redblade. And there's maybe another way too. So I decided, you know what? I'll do the Pale Hunters, because they get the weird reserve thing, and I'll bring a couple of veterans because they're troops when Leman Russ is on the table. Now, they're the Huskarls. They're like his bodyguards in a way. They go where he goes. In fact, is another cool thing about them. They gain an additional option of a veteran tactic, which is Warrior's Medal, which is what the Grey Slayers have, allowing them to run and shoot and charge, or run and charge. I'll add a -1 modifier, of course, to that. But I mean, in this case, I wanted them to outflank, so they are I can't remember the actual tactics name. It just gives them the Scout rule. So we have one veteran squad with Scout. We have 2 with Scout, and they are going to be what you see is what you get. We have the pack leader with Lightning Claw, Artificer Armor. The whole unit has Melta Bombs. 2 of the veterans are upgraded to have Melta Guns, and then the rest are just extra close combat weapons, bolt guns, and bolt pistols. And the same is true for this unit over here, except it's not going to be riding in a Rhino, and the pack leader there has a power axe. So I think it's like 5 points cheaper. I should talk about the dedicated transport though. These ones are going to be riding in a Rhino with dozer blades and extra armor. That is it for that Rhino there. That is it for those 2 units. They're going to be able to utilize just rules I haven't been able to use before. I'm just trying out different things for the Space Wolves because I am bad at them, apparently. I have not had good luck with them. I don't know how to play them. I'm too impetuous. I can't hold back. I gotta wait. So this game probably, I won't learn too much, but we'll figure it out. My other troop choice is a unit of Grey Slayers. This is going to be 18 of them because of points. We have 1 Legion Vexilla. The pack leader has a Lightning Claw and Melta Bombs. We have 3 Power Fists, and they technically have bolt pistols because they can't take a bolt gun with a Power Fist. And then the rest are all just close combo weapons and bolt guns. They do have Warrior's Medal, allowing them to do shenanigans like running and shooting and all that good stuff, running and charging. And lastly, oh yeah, we have Deathsworn as well. Sorry, forgot about that. Last infantry unit, 9 of them. They have rad grenades as well as Melta Bomb upgrades. They all have Artificer Armor and power axes and bolt pistols. They're going to be riding in this Land Raider. Apologies for the more modern Land Raider. I use air quotes for that. It's going to have no pintle mounted weapon, but extra armor and dozer blades with the 2 spawns and las cannons and the twin heavy bolter. 2 Leviathan Siege Dreadnoughts with the exact same loadout, armored ceramite, heavy flamers, phosphex dischargers, because we're not afraid to use weapons of the Dark Age, as well as a couple of siege drills and siege claws with melta guns built into them, because they just want to mess things up in close combat, I suppose. And lastly, I should probably talk about the characters I'm obligated to take.
What's with the sigh? Why?
Okay, I was griefed by this army a little bit earlier because it's been a while since I played requiring so many HQs. I don't think I have yet, so I have 3 HQs here. And I had forgotten that the Praetor on the left, not forgotten, he's got Master of the Legion, Leman Russ has Master of the Legion, and I wanted to do Gaigor as well, but he's also a Master of the Legion, so I'm like, oh crap, that's right, I have to have a 3,000 point army to do that. So I moved points around, I spent 20 minutes trying to figure it out to get to exactly 3,000 points for this 3,000 point game to bring Gaigor, and you'll realize he's not in the list, because at that point I then realized once I got exactly to 3,000 points, the Space Wolf rule kicks in, where for every exactly 1,000 points I have to bring an extra HQ in addition to the one you have to bring. So for a 3,000 point list, I have to have 3 extra HQs plus the one. So I had to have 4 HQs. So that threw everything off. I didn't have the points for a 4th HQ to fit into an exact 3,000 point army. So I had to knock it down to a 2,995 point army and add the Rune Priest there. The, I can't remember his actual name. We have a Speaker of the Dead and a Caster of Runes. There we go. So we have a Legion Praetor acting as 1 HQ. He's going to have a Paragon Blade Mastercrafted, digital lasers for an extra attack. He's a Wolf Lord. It's an upgrade. Doesn't really do anything. He's just a Wolf Lord. As well as, should be it. He's in Tartarus armor with an Iron Halo, so he's got a 4-up invulnerable save. And we have a Speaker of the Dead here. I'm a big fan of the Speaker of the Dead. He is going to have a Corrosius Power Maul there, Artificer armor, Melt-A-Bombs. That is it. And then we have a Caster of Runes, who this is the stand-in model from 40k, but he is going to have, instead of that, that Force stave, is a Force Maul, and he is going to be rolling on Biomancy. In fact, I'll just roll that up right now. I forgot to do that. But for Biomancy, he's going to roll. I only have 1 die. 1 and 3. That is Iron Arm, Life Leech, and because they're both from Biomancy, I get the Primaris, which is Smite. He's a level 2, by the way. I upgraded him to be a level 2. He's a little more expensive. That should be it for the Vilka Venrica. So we can go ahead and take a look at the Sons of Horus and what Dave brought.
And here's 3,000 points of Sons of Horus, led by the Warmaster himself. Horus, I took the Rite of War Primarch's Chosen so that he can be taken as an HQ choice instead of your typical HQ choice. Because of this, I didn't choose another HQ to be in the army. He has this, it's led all by himself. I would have brought Abaddon, I did last game. I figured I'd try this game with just one, and I wanted to bring Horus, which is why we're doing the points that we are. This is complete fun for me. It's been many years since I played 30k, and so complete rule of cool is what determined the build of this army. Now he's got Justair and Terminators. Because of his Point of the Spear special ability, that actually allows him to be brought as troops choices, which, if I'm not mistaken, makes it so they can score objectives.
It's true.
It's true. Okay, cool. And he's got a lot of special abilities that I'll do my utmost to remember throughout the game. The God of Battle is an amazing one, obviously. That adds leadership to everyone on the battlefield, as long as he's on the battlefield. So that's pretty sweet. And I guess technically the Justair already have Implacable Advance, right? So they're going to be scoring anyway. So I guess they're double scoring.
Double scoring!
Too bad it doesn't count as like having double the models, but either way, I guess I'm just saying it out loud for myself to remember. They are equipped with combi bolters, except for one who has a multi-melta, and the rest have power axes. Just what you see is what you get there. Just so it's a little bit easier to remember. They have a dedicated transport, which is their Land Raider, which again is what you see is what you get. So the twin lass on the sides and the twin heavy bolter up top. There is a hunter-killer missile that I've upgraded that with. Speaking of hunter-killer missiles, I've made it easy for myself, and I've made it so all of the vehicles, not the Contemptor Dreadnoughts, but all the other vehicles, have hunter-killer missiles, so I don't have to remember what has them and what doesn't. So the Javelins and the Predators also have them. Rhino doesn't have one, but those vehicles do. So, going on to my heavy support choices, we have Predator Strike Armored Squadron, which is the 2 Predators in the back there. They are equipped with their Executioner Plasma Destroyers and their Last Cannon Sponsons. Pretty sweet. Really nicely painted up. I have them as part of the collection, so I just wanted to bring them. And I don't actually remember bringing them too much when I brought them before, years ago, so we'll just see how they do. I have, for my elites, we have Contemptor Dreadnought Talon. A couple of Contemptor Dreads there, kitted out the exact same with multi-meltas and their Dreadnought close combat weapon. They're awesome power fist on the side. For heavy, once again, I'm jumping all over the place. I got a heavy support squad. There's 10 missile launchers in there, and that's one of my favorite things about 30k, is the ability for an entire squad to bring the same weapon. Not only does it make it easy for me to remember what weapon they have, but it just looks cool and it feels cool. Just knowing that they're all firing the same thing, which is pretty sweet. They don't have a dedicated transport because of the snap fire rule. Should I move them, they only hit on 6s, so my plan is just to put them on the battlefield and probably mostly keep them in the same spot the whole game. Going up the line there, for troops, we have a Tactical Support Squad, Legion Flamers. There's 10 Flamers in there, again with the many Flamers. Now they do have a dedicated transport in their Rhino. For troops as well, I have 2 units of 20 Legion Tacticals, and they all have their bolters. Legion Vexillas as well, upgraded. And there's just a lot of firepower there. And because I'm Sons of Horus, I have my special ability.
Death Dealers.
It's called Death Dealer, yeah. So if I'm within 12 inches rather, for my rapid fire weapons, then I hit on
Tubes?
Better, yeah, +1 Ballista skill. So that'll be nuts. So not only are they rapid firing, they're also hitting better, which is nuts. And if I don't move them, they fire twice, right?
Oh, you get to Fury of the Legion once per game, yeah.
Yeah, Fury of the Legion, yeah. So I look forward to doing that at some point in the game because...
It's like the perfect storm, actually. If you can get the Death Dealers and the Fury off, oof.
I have to say, my last game with Josh, I was able to do that, and it was very satisfying, all of that stuff coming together and actually utilizing all those rules. It was really super cool. So that's them, and then over on the very right there, we have 2 units of Javelins. One of them is just a 1 Javelin with the Cyclone Missile Launchers. And then the other 3 are part of 1 squadron with their las cannons and heavy bolters. And that's my 3,000 points of Sons of Horus that I'll be bringing in this battle.
David Luka will be playing the 6th mission, War of Lies, of the core rulebook. This mission, they have a Dawn of War set up for deployment. There are 5 objectives, 1 directly in the middle, and both players have placed down 2 objective markers more than 1 foot away from each other and half a foot of the table edge. This will be a 6-turn game, actually. And 1 player will deploy first, go first, unless there's a seize, and then the 2nd player will be able to counter-deploy. Now, with this one, the secondary objectives are the Price of Failure, which we both have a Lord of War, and, or Primarchs, and Slay the Warlord for 1 extra victory point. There is, for 2 primary objectives in War of Lies, we have Death Toll at the end of the game. Each side gains a victory point for each unit they have destroyed, or that is falling back at the end of the game. Kill points. And the actual War of Lies. At the end of the game, you roll a d6 for each objective you control, and it'll give you a variable amount of victory points, anywhere from no victory points up to 3 or minus d3. So some of the objectives could actually take away from your score. They could potentially be a trap. Here's a wider shot of the table we're going to be fighting on here. A shout out and thanks to some of the terrain companies that provided what you see here. We got Table War Mat. We got Greenleaf Terrain for these rocks, but we actually have Game Mat for these rocks that are like a little bit similar, but they're actually cast. These are foam. These are not. These are much harder. And these are new from Game Mat, so go check. If you like what you see here, go check them out. They're brand new. Big fan of that. And then these are actually like misprints from Doug. He actually gifted them to us. They're supposed to be smaller, I think.
Yep, they were.
So they turned out very big. So these actually worked. I like them. They're giant block line of sight. They're perfect. And Greenleaf Terrain constructed the buildings you see in the corners. Now, fun fact, if you're a Silver Vault member, you might not know this, but you actually get a discount to like Table War and Game Mat and a lot of other companies we have listed there. If you're thinking about making a terrain purchase, please go check that out first, because you can save yourself a lot of money. And if you were thinking about buying a terrain purchase, it might be worth upgrading to a Silver Vault membership to save you a lot of money with the discounts they provide. Not just terrain, but models as well. So we're gonna go ahead and roll off, pick attacker, defender, deploy our models, throw some dice, play some Horus Heresy. Oh, and I did forget about the objective markers. Those are TNT Laserworks. They do a bunch of stuff, not just objective markers or dials. Go check out their website. They are also listed as a discount in the vault section of the website at MiniWarGaming.com. And we're deployed. So for myself, Dave ended up picking that side and deploying first because he's got
You gave it to me though.
I gave it to Dave because he's got a 4-up seize the initiative with Horus, the Warmaster. So
That's the God of Battle rule.
I'm not gonna tangle with that. I'm just gonna go ahead and deploy second. I pretty much wasn't gonna change. Oh, you know what? I forgot to deploy these guys. We're just gonna honestly.
Well, you can do whatever you want, right? Because you go after me, so
we're just gonna go over here, I guess.
you may change. You please.
I'm gonna go ahead and deploy Gary and Leman Russ and Frecky.
Gary?
There we go. Look at that. if anything too scary shoots at him, I can look closer to the puppies nearby.
That's not nice.
We have Crusader and Precision Strikes, I'm pretty sure. So, Leman Russ and the Wolfkin. Grace Slayers with no characters, so they'll be able to use Warrior's Metal. We have 2 Leviathans as a talent deploying there, but they get to act separate. And then Deathsworn with the Speaker of the Dead riding in this Land Raider. Now, hanging out in reserve, because they have the Scout rule, we are going to have these units arrive through outflanking. That's going to be the Praetor and the Speaker or Caster of Runes with Biomancy with the 1 unit and the other veteran unit in the Rhino. Now, I'm pretty sure I could join these characters to the unit and then they can outflank. I hope that's true. I know that they give it, the Scout rule confers to the unit, but I'm just not too sure if they can join it and then outflank. If they can't, I am horribly sorry. It probably won't affect the game that much. I hope it doesn't. And if I can, well, haha, I'm right. Well, I apologize continually if I miss any rules. I am still trying to figure out the Space Wolves. As you will soon find out, I am very bad with them. And then for the Sons of Horus, what do we have?
We're in the same boat, Luka. I would argue I am much worse at these guys than you are at that. So
you might be right.
Yeah, I am absolutely right. I know that for sure. Okay, so this is my strategy for deployment. I went first, and I wanted to take up space.
There we go. Looks like you did a good job.
Okay, so the first thing that I did do, though, is I put my heavy support squad with the missile launchers on this objective back here in the back line. So that's kind of, it was important to me that I do that. And my Legion Tacticals, I put out here kind of like equally balanced on either side. These guys are on this objective, and this squad over here is kind of like protecting my missile launchers. And also there's an objective there and over there, so they have options to move forward and do whatever. The Flamers inside the Rhino right there. I got my Land Raider in the back is supporting. My 2 Contemptors are out front. And on the very, very sides, we have my Predators. And in Deep Strike, we've got Horus and the Just Errands. They're part of 1 squad, by the way. And then we have the Javelins as well in Deep Strike. Because of my Tip of the Spear special Legion rule, I can re-roll reserve rolls of 1 for these guys. And because Horus has an ability, special ability, I can actually auto come in whenever I want and I don't scatter. So that's pretty sweet.
All right, well, some things have changed.
Okay, so God of Battle, special rule that Horus has. He gives every unit in my army outflank. So I might as well utilize that. So my Flamers and their Rhino, they're going to be outflanking, and both of my Contemptor Dreads. Just for fun purposes, because why not?
That was literally Dave's like, what does the outflank do? I'm like, well, you could, I guess technically you could outflank everything. He's like, that sounds cool, I want to do that. I'm like, all right,
it does
here you
sound
go.
cool, yeah.
I get it, sure. I would too,
why not, right? You are too, right?
We're ready to start this game. Dave gets to go first unless I seize. I'm going to seize against Horus. I don't, I got a 1. All right, it's going to be Sons of Horus turn 1. Dave doesn't want there to be knife fighting, I do, so on a 4-up we have knife fighting. Oh no, Horus is even smarter than I thought. He decided not to attack during night.
For the movements, I'm going to move my Predator on this side. Combat speed, and then I'll pivot him. So that I can see some stuff. Yeah, I can, with a couple of the weapons anyway, I'm able to see your Legion Tacticals. Now they're not, are they, is that what they're called, or they have
These are Grace Slayers. They're almost the equivalent of Tacticals, but they're my compulsory troops. I have to bring them.
Okay, they're your special unit?
They're fancy, they can take power fists and power weapons, and they're cool.
Just gonna pivot this, not gonna move it, and then I might as well pivot this, like so that all of the weapons can see your Grey Slayers.
Down table here.
I'm gonna focus on your Grey Slayers.
Okay, that's fine.
I might as well.
It's sad, but it is what it is.
I'll go to the shooting phase then.
I would also like to note that the Land Raider doesn't have anything in it. It's just brought as a gun-boat, essentially.
Correct.
Yeah. You're not gonna move your Tacticals?
What?
I don't know. You don't really need to, I guess.
I guess I don't need to.
You could take ground, but
okay.
You don't have to. I don't know if I maybe I wouldn't either. I don't know.
I'll move these guys because they're not really doing much anyway, and they might be closer to the middle objective.
And these guys do have nasty blast weapons once per game per use, so I would suggest like spreading out if possible.
Oh right, that's a thing.
Yeah.
Oh right. Okay.
It doesn't have to be perfect, just like somewhat, but I don't think I can't threaten them this next turn. Maybe on like battle round 2, I'd be more concerned about it.
I will just
preemptively do it.
To be wise, I'll not clump them together.
So as well as the first tactical unit, these ones are repositioning, and then we're gonna move these heavy weapons up and over. They are just those 3 are gonna snap fire, but they probably weren't firing anyway. So
exactly.
Making room for that objective, realizing that both Dave and I realizing only these guys can really score.
Yeah, I was thinking 9th edition 40k, so I was looking at that and like, hey, I'm on there, but nope, I'm not. So, and I spread them out because of blast.
Exactly.
Thanks for the reminder.
It's Phosphex, so it's like real bad blast too.
On to the shooting phase. I will. I only pivoted this.
It didn't go at any speed. It's
No.
fine. Everything fires. Full BS.
Everything at your Grey Slayers.
We'll fire the plasma. The big executioner first.
Executioner.
The best we can kind of get here is you could. It's like close to 4, but I think it's 3, and that's what we'll get. It's heavy 3.
It is heavy 3.
So the first, does this thing have also gets hot though by chance? It's plasma. It probably does. It doesn't say it gets hot.
Nope.
Interesting.
So here's the scatter for the first one.
Ooh, that is a 4-inch scatter backwards.
Minus ballistic skill?
Minus is BS of 4. Yeah. So it's gonna be coming back here. It's gonna be hitting about 3 guys. It's either like these 3 here or like those 3 there.
Either way, it's 3.
Yeah.
So rolling the second one. That's a
direct hit. Still.
Another
That's
3.
double direct hit. That's 6. And minus 4, so 3 inches. That'll be 10 hits because that one's actually hitting 4. So it's around here. It's kind of like skirting that guy, and those guys there. And 2s to kill-ish. Some guys will start getting cover because it's
8.
Okay, so no cover for sure. This guy would start getting. You know what? That guy's not really that great. 3. It was 8 guys dead, eh?
Yeah.
And then the next 2 are gonna have cover, which should only be 5 up. Oh, they're both dead. Bang, bang. Blast, blast. And then I still owe you 3 more, which is that guy there, which is sad because he's a power fist. And then the next 2. Oh, geez, these guys are closer. I might look closer off him. He's the next closer one after measuring, and I believe in line of sight. He's not even in line of sight. It'd be coming from over here. So he's next. He'll have cover. Oh no! Oh, he's dead. And that means you're dead too. Boo!
Dang.
That was a good hit.
2 last cannon shots now.
Oh, both hit.
2 hits.
2's to wound.
2's the wound. 1.
1 wound. But I forgot he's shooting through his own tactic. I guess you could have moved them so that wasn't a thing. Now that we're kind of like remembering together here. So we're gonna shove those tacticals over so they're not actually providing cover. Because I just went to go look down and I'm like, oh wait, they would be giving cover. In this case, we're gonna shove them over so they're not giving me a 5 of cover save. And unfortunately, my Vexilla dies. Actually, no, the Leviathan is giving me cover. Doesn't matter, he's dead anyways. Bam. Well, that just ate like super hard into my Grey Slayers.
So first off, that's very gracious, so thank you. And second, that's what I love about this game. It actually looks like that would happen in a battle, right?
Right.
You don't just like pick and choose where
They
like,
just got barraged by plasma at this angle, right?
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
And that is definitely a leadership check at the end of the shooting phase, because that's more than 25% of them.
Now for my Land Raider. So only 2 weapons can see, and I'm going to fire them both at your Land Raider.
All right. Well, the heavy bolter can't hurt it,
Oh, right.
but the last cannon can.
Okay, so we'll do that.
1 dwindling shot. Miss, reroll. Miss. Okay. I need a better gunner. And then that brings us to this plasma executioner over here.
I can see your Grey Slayers.
Hopefully they'll get a little bit more cover in this direction.
Oh, you get a lot more cover in this.
Yeah. Oh boy, they got beaten up pretty bad.
So I move this Predator.
Combat speed.
Therefore, only 1 weapon of regular ballistic skill.
Right. Oh, what do we fire? What's the target here?
Either Leviathan or your Land Raider.
Well, armor 13 on the front, armor 14, so you need a 5 or a 4.
Okay, I like the armor 13 better.
Armor 13, but you got 4 up involved, but this guy probably has a 4 up cover anyways. So
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, we got first one, miss. Oh, it hits, sorry, yeah, that does hit, and you need a 4 to glance. Oh, that's a pen, okay, and then you might as well do the snap firing las cannon on the other side.
Okay.
Yep. 6. Nope, misses. All right, so I got a 4 up reinforced automatic shielding. I do make it.
And the Executioner is at a range.
That's why we didn't fire it. So that should be.
Nope,
oh,
missile
we have
launchers.
missiles.
Missiles. Missile launchers, they're going to shoot crack missiles at the 1 Leviathan out front that they can see. Now, everyone up top can see. These 2 move, so they'll be snap firing. This one cannot see.
At all,
So
yeah.
we have 7 at regular ballistic skill and 2 that are snap firing.
All right, what do you want to do first?
Let's do 2 snap fires.
2 6s.
2 6s! Nope.
Not even close. That's a 5 and a 3, sorry. And a bunch on 3s.
Yeah, 7 on 3s.
And 5s to glance his armor. That's 2 glances. We do have the same 4 up and vulnerable save. Reinforced automatic shielding. Make 1, fail 1. He's got 3 hull points left. He is 25% dead, but no other ill adverse effects. Or ill effects. Adverse effects?
Yes.
Same thing?
Yes.
Same thing? Yes. That should be it for shooting. I owe you a morale check.
Yes.
All right, leadership, good. Double, we're good. Look at that. 1, 2. I was gonna say double 1. Double, no, that's a 1 and a 2. They passed though. They're good. Look at them, so brave. Ugh, Leman Russ is here. They're not gonna run away. And with that, we come to a conclusion of the Sons of Horus. We are on to the Space Wolves for turn 1. Being true Space Wolves here and very traditional, we are gonna go all out. We're just gonna go cruising speed on this Land Raider. We've already measured. I'm gonna pivot. Ooh, I think that's what I want to do. I want to go this way. Ooh, we're gonna have this Leviathan Dreadnought go to about, you know what, we'll go here. We'll go the full 6. Then this Leviathan.
They're scary, Luka.
They are scary, you should be, they are very good Dreadnoughts.
I'm afraid.
I've had bad luck with them recently, but you know what? That's also against tank hunting Iron Havocs, so that's my own fault. We're gonna have these Grey Slayers move up. They're gonna hug this wall for now. That's gonna be their life for the foreseeable future. The battlefield is a terrifying place for the moment, until the veterans show up, the Huskarls of Rus. Russ has no cares in the world. He fears no Son of Horus. He and his Wolfkin are gonna move forward. We're gonna go right onto the shooting phase, where we are going to run things, because I don't feel like shooting things. We're going to run this Leviathan. I don't think it gets Hunter's Gate. I think it's only Legion Astartes, which is like the infantry stuff. Nope, just that 1 extra inch. And then this one over here is going to run as well. 2? Well, it's not very quick, but you know what? We're going to try and saturate the table with targets. And we'll back up a little bit. And we'll just have my front face. Oh, it's sidearm over here. Urgh, gross. I guess we'll just go like this. We're not going to do the run at all. In fact, we're just going to stay back. Oh, no, I don't have to do the facing. The facing matters.
Stay back where?
We're just going to, okay, we're going to hang out there. We're going to face this direction. And, I mean, the missiles are going to eat him alive.
Are you front 13, side 12?
I think so, yeah. Never mind, I don't care. I'm 13, 13, 12. I thought it was 13, 12, 11.
Is it 12 in the back?
12 on the back, yeah.
Dang.
They're pretty, yeah, these guys are pretty thick.
No kidding.
Oh, I guess we'll run them, the Grey Slayers. They get to add +1 to that, though, for Hunter's Gate, so we're just going to have them consolidate a little bit closer. Why is my army so slow right now? What's going on? Leman Russ will run. He does have Hunter's Gate as a rule built into Sire of the Space Wolves, I believe, so he goes 3. So we'll have him go over there. Crusader for Frecky gets to go 6. Oh, wow, so fast. So Frecky will go over there, and then Gary will run 3. Yeah, let's go. And for shooting, well, we went cruising speed, so only one of these weapons will fire at the full ballistic skill. We're actually going to fire the las cannon down the table at the plasma predator at full BS, and then the rest of the shots are wasted. Can't really do too much with it. So twin las cannon, so the first one, twin linked. Oh, feels bad, friends. Feels super bad. Okay, well, he misses. That's my turn. I am done. Everything is ran. Nothing to charge, nothing to fight with. We're just kind of anticipating turn 2, you know?
Oh, yes. Rolling for reserves for my guys. These 2 units are outflanking, so let's start with the Flamers.
Okay. They're showing up.
Okay.
Contemptors. Yep.
I'll come back to those guys, because I can choose when they come on.
Sure.
So the first Javelin squad of 3.
With las cannons. Yep.
And the one with the Cyclone. I can re-roll that because of Tip of the Spear.
Absolutely.
For my Legion trait.
Hey, okay, so everything's showing up. Do you want them to automatically show up?
Yes.
Aha, of course, why not, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna start with the support squad with Flamers. 1, 2, they show up on this short table edge.
Yeah.
3, 4 on this one, and 5, 6, David gets to choose.
Okay. I'll choose.
Okay, so which one are you thinking? Short one there, over here. I don't have a whole lot going on. What's going on over here, Dave?
Well, I'm going to come on with N6 here and not disembark these guys, because that'd be crazy.
Because there's a Primarch right there?
Yeah, but I'm going to choose. It's probably, maybe I shouldn't choose this side.
I don't know.
You know what? On second thought, Luka, I'm going to come over here.
There's nothing over here.
Exactly. That's why I'm going to go.
You know what?
over.
They can just go stand on that objective.
Yeah, they're just going to go there. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep my Predator company here. Actually, I got to go over here because that's looks precarious. I don't want, even though he's got a Dozer Blade.
Why risk it?
Exactly.
There you go. Nice. I'm gonna roll for the Dreadnoughts. It's gonna be 1, 2 left, 3, 4 right. So they have to show up over here.
Okay.
This one's gonna walk onto the table here. This one has to do a move through cover to get through the rocks there. Now you get to roll 3 dice because he has the move through cover rule.
Well, here's a question, Luka.
Ooh, yes. Question
So if I were to change up the movement a bit, right, so that the gun can still see your dude, and
Right.
then I just go like that.
No move through cover.
No move through cover. Okay, all right.
And then we have to see. We're actually gonna use the javelins coming in as outflank instead of deep striking.
So Horus will give them outflanking.
Because of Horus giving them outflanking. So I guess we'll do the las cannon one, the unit of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
The Cyclone Missile Launcher one?
Oh, Cyclone Missile Launcher. So he's also showing up over here. Everything's showing up over here.
Yeah. So I'll just do this, because I'll just shoot at your Leviathan.
Okay, fair.
Unit of 3 javelins. Oh, same thing.
Everything.
Same
Literally
thing.
everything
Same
shows
thing.
up over here. Okay.
So I've actually put my Cyclone Missile Launcher over here by himself, by his lonesome, and then my unit of 3 javelins, I'm here because they're a squadron, they're not in the way of each other when I'm shooting, they don't provide cover. Not that it matters too much anyway, because I plan on shooting your Leviathan who gets a 4-up invuln anyway.
Right. Oh boy, this is imposing.
Now.
Okay, now we're on to. Oh yeah,
Yes.
we have to figure out where the Warmaster is gonna go. I know parts of me. I'm gonna assume we want to force a Primarch fight or something.
Oh yes! That's. I think that. Oh, do we want this? Leave a comment. Do you want it? We're gonna travel through time and read your answers.
Let me tell you, if you go over here, this is a lot to deal with on my end. I have like Deathsworn in there. I got a Leviathan.
But what if I go over here?
Well, I could be a coward and run in this direction. And go.
Well,
charge.
why would you do that? Why would you? That's the whole point of this.
Why do I gotta fight Just Aaron and the Warmaster?
Why do I have to fight wolves and Leman Russ?
I guess we have Leviathan here too.
Or I could go in the back, take out these
You
dudes.
can't charge the turn you show.
I know, but I can
You
shoot my commie
me.
bolters,
You
right?
could, you could shoot
And here's the question: your Leviathans, are they gonna be tempted to take out the Warmaster?
Of course, they're good at killing Primarchs.
Are
kind
they?
of. Yeah, they're-
Kind of. 2 of them.
So they have a rule severing cut on the arm. I can't remember how I go about doing it. I think it's very similar to Leman Russ's sword, but there's a chance every time you take a wound, you take D3 more wounds at AP2.
So I think that I'd rather not charge your Wolfen-esque unit in your Land Raider plus the 2 Leviathans. I'll tempt 1 Leviathan. That's much better. And then I'll come over here. I'll go closer. I can go outside of an inch, correct?
Yeah, because you don't scatter.
No.
So you could go like right there. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, then I shall. I'll go as close as possible. But your Leviathan. I don't want to like tempt your Leviathan and be like, oh, do. And then
Of course the
Leman Russ
Leviathan's gonna show up.
Well, then let's go like
No,
this. How far do you? You only move 6, right?
You move 6, right? So yeah, it's like a.
Okay. Yes, here we go.
So okay,
Be smart about this.
I'll tell you what. If you're gonna attempt, you're gonna make this Leviathan's charge hard. We're just going this way. We're just leaving.
So
this
what you're
alone.
saying is either do it or don't.
Right. You either let this Leviathan come fight, or
All
I'm
right.
just leaving this
Okay,
area.
come at me, bro.
There
Is
we
my
go.
response to that. There you go.
Hey.
That looks cool though. I love this. I love it.
Oh, I don't. That's the. It's got the stupid debilitating strike. But I mean, I can't. Okay. Last time I played against Steve, and I didn't do the Primarch fight because I didn't like it. It didn't add up. The math didn't add up. I wasn't a big fan of what was going on.
It's not about math though. When
I
is
know.
it about math?
I'm not thinking about the math this time. It's just Horus. You know. Oh, it's Horus. Okay, we're gonna fight. We're gonna scrap. We'll scrap.
Love the way you think.
On my side, I got a Leviathan Dreadnought though, so that feels good.
Yeah.
And I got 2 big wolves.
Yeah.
2 big wolves.
They're terrifying. The Fricky and Reggie. What's the other guy's name?
Gary.
Gary.
Frecky.
Okay. Both wrong.
I'm going to move my Predator over a little bit so that both last cannons can fire at your Leviathan.
Yeah, because the rocks were protecting. That is combat speed though, so that'll help a little bit. At least you get 1 snapfire, right?
Exactly. I gain 1 snapfire out of it.
I will pivot. It's just too bad that the only thing that's in sight is your Leviathan.
But I mean, what am I gonna do? Like not fire at anything?
It's true. I mean, the heavy bolter is kind of a whatever weapon on the Land Raider. Let me tell you, heavy bolters haven't done too much for me in my last few Horus Heresy games. I typically bring it to carry things around with me. Oh, this will be a good game. We're gonna have a good game here.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
I don't like this though.
I might as well move my 1 missile launcher up here so you can actually see.
Consolidate. Keep safer up at the higher levels. That should be it for movement, unless you want to move tacticals.
No! They are good there because I want to be back here on this objective. In
right.
fact, you know what? I should probably move back even because then.
What if I just like lied? I'm just like Leman Russ just goes forward and kills tactical marines.
I mean, if you do, that's great. That's not something Leman Russ would do. According to
It's
the
not.
stuff I've
It's
read
not.
about him.
100%. That's not. I'm not going to do it, folks. I could do it. I'm not going
You
to.
have the threat of being cowardly. I love it.
No,
It's a tactic.
We're gonna beat the crap out of.
I can't even remember his name.
No, it's Horus. I know it's Horus, but I don't want to. He's the Warmaster.
Why?
He's so good.
But is this not a mission of like lies? That's what it is, right?
Of 100%.
Yeah.
When we get the Just, we're gonna get the crap out of the Just Aaron, though. Let me tell you.
Okay. I'm gonna move these guys back a bit because of your. What are they called inside?
Those are Deathsworn.
Okay, so they're not Wolfen, but they're pretty much Wolfen.
They're like an equivalent. If I had to compare them to anything in 40k, they're just they suffer different ailments.
Okay.
I think they're on the verge of transitioning over. To,
I see.
I can't. Don't quote me on that one anyway. I haven't read too deep into the Deathsworn. All I know is they wild.
That's all I plan on moving. So now for the shooting phase, we'll start with this Predator shooting at the Leviathan Dreadnought.
Everything.
Yeah, we'll do. I'm in range with my blast now.
Okay, so you can only fire with 1 weapon of full BS.
that should be the. Oh no.
Because that's the problem, right? So 6 is glance it. You get 3, and you can only ever hit it 3 times.
Then I changed my mind. I will blast your Grey Slayers.
These will be the main target. That means the last cannons have to fire at them.
That's fine.
Okay, there we
Yeah.
go.
No! So you're able to get as far as that. It'll be 4 hits on a direct.
2 inches forward.
Okay, well that's probably still gonna be. It's gonna be, well, it might be 2. It's still 4, but maybe 3. Right on his head, still 4. Direct hit. That's 4.
And that's
Direct hit. It's only 4, so that's 12 hits. Oh, they're super dead.
and
2.
2s.
Oh, that's 11. They all have cover because of various things in the way, models and dreadnoughts and all that good stuff. 5 ups. So here's 6 out of the 11. Okay, and then bam. And I should probably figure. Oh, you know what? I'll figure out Luka's Heresy when we get there. So I only make 2. So 9 guys are dying. So dead. And then let's do Luka's Heresy on him. That's the leader. He's dead. You know what? That's fine. 1, 2. They're all dead. They all just got annihilated.
Crazy.
Oh my God, roll so good.
Now for the javelin squad, we'll do the last cannons because the heavy bolters can't hurt you.
Heavy
right?
bolters can't hurt him.
At your Leviathan Dread, 3 shots, re-rolling the misses because twin linked.
Even though it looks like it's 2 separate last cannons. These are strength 9, so looking for force for glancing. That's a pen. I have a reinforced automatic shielding. Oh, feels bad. So feels damage table +1 AP2. 3 shaken, so he has to snap fire, but otherwise he's fine. He also has 3 remaining hull points, and that's the javelins done over there. What's next?
Let's do the Contemptor Dreads with the multi-meltas. They have, it's quadrant, therefore fire same thing, yeah?
Oh, so they act separate now.
Do
so
they?
You can fire them separately. They hit on 2s, they're BS5+.
Okay, so I might as well do one at a time.
Sure.
Okay, so 1, the skill 2 at your Leviathan Dread.
Hits.
And
Oh boy. No,
Nothing.
not quite. That's only strength 10.
So the second one.
Yep.
Hits. And
Nada. Ooh, just right off his armor.
now for this javelin with the Cyclone Missile Launcher, firing at the Leviathan Dread.
Sure, trying to beat him up a little bit more, yep.
So 2 twin link crack missiles.
Both hit. And looking for 5s.
Nothing.
Oh, the armor, too thick.
I'm gonna shoot my Hunter Killer missile.
Oh, you know what? They all have You might as well fire all their Hunter Killer missiles. They're fast skimmers, so they should all be able to fire everything normally. You don't need to fire the Predator, though, because that would have been snap firing.
Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah. You're going to do the Predator as well? Oh, no, you're going to do all their Hunter Killers. Okay, go for it. Boom.
Yeah.
Might as well throw them all at the same time. Whoosh. 2 of the miss and 2 hit. All right. And these are strength 8. Oh, no!
Nothing.
The whole outflanking force just showed up and just bounced up. Well, he did take a hit.
Uh-huh.
They got plot armor.
That's
for now.
okay. And now for this, let's see if this set of last cannons can do something more to that Leviathan Dread.
Ooh, smart.
2 twin link last cannons.
Both hit and force. Pen! I would love to make a 4 up here. Hey!
Okay, moving on to line now to this Predator. Can his brother do any better against this Leviathan Dread?
These stupid Predators have been griefing me super hard all game. Why did I have to play there? Oh well.
You know what? I think because this is in range, the Executioner.
Yep.
And I can glance you.
You could?
Then I might as well do it.
Yeah. Just fire everything at the Leviathan. It didn't move at all, did it?
No.
No, it didn't even need to. All right, so might as well just see. You don't need to do the blast marker here. We'll figure it out afterwards. Because if you just get direct hits, we know it's 1 hit. We don't have to figure out how many hits it might be. We'll put the hole right there on top of the base.
So I'll just roll this 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's an arrow, I'll roll dice.
So we got 1 direct hit, 2 direct hits. How? No, okay, he's durable against this, but like these plasmas are just destroying me.
It's only 6s, right?
It should be 6s, yeah.
Okay.
Oh! Potential glance. 4 up. Oh, we're good. And
So 2 normal last cannons.
Here we go. 3s to hit. 1 miss, 1 hit. And needing a 4? That's a pen.
Oh, Luka!
That one, that felt like a dirty roll because I threw it and then it got caught on this side and just kind of did that somehow. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Crack missiles at him.
Okay.
Might as well.
All these weapons.
So again, 3 moved. They had to in order to get line of sight. So 3 are snap firing. Let's do these first.
6 to hit. Whoop. We got a hit. And that should be a 5? Nothing. Okay. 7 regular guys. Again, armor 13 on the side.
Hitting on 3s. Okay.
Oh boy!
I need some 6s.
6s to penetrate his armor. Okay, we have a glance and a pen. I'll do the penetrating hit first. It's a little more exciting. We make it. I'm sorry. I'm making all the good saves. Oh, I make that too. Oh, I took 1 hit. I'm snap firing still, so he can't fire his melta guns.
So Horus is going to forego his shooting and use his Cognis Signum on the Justarian unit in front of him. So they hit a little bit better. +1 ballistic skill for them. On second thought, you know what? If that was a larger unit, then that would be more worth it. But his Talon actually shoots really well. And so they might as well try to soften up a wolf before we get into the good stuff.
Okay.
So they're going to shoot, and they're going to target this wolf because you're just going to look out onto him anyway.
That's Gary.
And I'm not going to shoot you before we get into combat. There's no honor in that. I'll shoot the puppy though, because that's okay.
You better believe I'm gonna shoot you before I get into combat, though. I'm gonna get you so good.
You know what I could do? I could put the multi-melt into the Leviathan.
You could?
In fact, you know what? That might be a better choice.
That means everything has to shoot over there.
In fact, you know what? Maybe I should do the Cognosticum, so I'm hitting on twos.
+1 to hit. Go for it.
Okay.
It's been working out so well for you before.
All right, here we go.
1 multi-melt a shot.
Yeah.
2. Oh, it hits.
It hits anyway.
Oh, are we in? Oh, he's got armor ceramite anyways.
Okay, so that would negate my
it would
extra?
negate it. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Do you want to? Oh, I forgot to mention that. Well, I think I said it earlier, but do you want to just change your shots over to here?
No,
instead?
no, that's fine.
Okay,
That's fine.
I don't mind either way. Huh. 5. That's
wound.
13. That's glance. Yep. Bam.
Oh!
But it's not a penetrating hit.
Therefore, not +1 to anything.
Exactly. He just takes a hit. He's got 2 hull points left.
Well, they did.
yeah.
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 And all the rest don't do anything because they're not strong enough.
Right. Horus did the Cognos on them. All right. So it's.
I regret that.
It could have been a 6. Come on, that would have been cool. Right?
Yeah, I guess. Okay,
Is that it?
that's it for me.
No charging.
No,
All right.
you get the charge.
I get the charge. I do. But it's Horus the Warmaster.
How many wounds does that?
4. I think they're 4 each. They have a 5 of armor save and a 5 of feel no pain and rampage.
Oh, 100% I should have shot the wolf.
Again, I'm down for you to do it if you want. I'll take the whole point back. Like, this is just Dave learning, right? He's just getting back into it. I don't mind at all.
It feels wrong to do it.
But they're T5, so they're only wounding on 5s as well.
Yeah.
And they have less shots than you think. They only have 2 shots each twin linked, as opposed to 4 shots that we're used to them having in 9th edition.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because I'm definitely okay with him healing wound. Or a whole point.
You know what? These guys have 24-inch range. On
They
the
absolutely do. They can fire.
So they're gonna fire at the wolf.
Oh. He's a poppy.
He is, isn't he?
Oh, some guy's in the back a little far away.
Okay, so the one guy in the back.
Yeah, it's pretty much, it's literally only one guy.
Yeah. So only 17 can fire at you, and hitting you on 3s.
Yeah. No one's within 12.
That's not that great, you know.
It's something.
They should have.
They are T5.
So wounding a 5.
Yeah. In fact, I'm pretty sure bolt guns AP5. I don't get an armor save against this.
Oh, so 3 wounds.
Yeah. I totally forgot bolt guns have AP5. Oh, I think the veins. Oh, what? What's going on?
I think I'm done, Luka. No charging for me.
Because I made so many saves, I definitely will charge this fight. I don't think it's a good fight for me. But I have a Leviathan, so I don't know. Do we have some shots over here?
No,
nothing. All right. So that will conclude the Sons of Horus turn 2. We're going to want to turn 2 for wolves. All right, for these units outflanking, because I'm the Pale Hunters, the Circling Wolves rule kicks in, and I get +1 to my reserve rolls. Ones obviously still fail. We'll do Vets with the Rhino. Yes. Next Vets. Yes. Both showing up. The Vets and the Rhino rolling for the outflank. I believe I get to re-roll this. A 3, which is over here. Interesting. That's part of Preternatural Senses. I can re-roll outflank rolls, so I could show up on this side.
Do you not want to show up on that side?
I don't mind it. I got a couple of Meltaguns in the unit, so they can show up and shoot Meltaguns and stuff from behind here. But over this side's scary, and I don't like it. I can't believe the Sons of Horus didn't see me over here. So we will disembark over here. We're gonna pop up. We're gonna drive over here, and we're gonna disembark the unit here. And shooting face. Popping smoke. We were just talking about popping smoke off camera. They're going to disembark from the Rhino. We got the Meltaguns right there. Pack leader in the back.
Gary.
We're going to try and beat up this guy we're going to try and take its life, who took my Grey Slayer's lives.
It did.
And for the other veterans with the characters. Also on that side. I'm going to re-roll that because of Preternatural Senses. Anywhere I want. Well, either side. Bam. Over here.
That's scary, Luka.
We're going to get these stupid... Even though the Predators have killed pretty much their main target, we're still gonna get him for vengeance. Gonna bring it to the rest of the movement phase. We'll move the Leviathan first to see where he ends up. Leviathan. I'm gonna have to move him first. I will move him to about here. I just wanna... Bam, he goes to about here. So we're gonna have Gary move to about there. And then we'll have Leman Russ.
Nice.
Move to there. I am gonna commit, and then we'll have Frecky move to about there. Do I think I don't know if I howl the Death Wolf this turn or next turn. Let's me reroll runs and charges for my whole army. I'm mostly concerned about them. I think I am going to Howl of the Death Wolf, my once per game ability here. I think I could probably benefit from it a little bit more next turn, but I'll only know once hindsight kicks in. pivoted the Land Raider a little bit, driving forward. And we're unloading the Deathsworn. Disembarking there to avoid the cover, but no matter what, going in straight lines, I am going to have to go through cover. So it's -2 to my charge.
Are you sure you want to disembark this turn? It's not like I'm going to pop your Land Raider this turn. Look at my luck.
I guess, you know what, let me measure the charge out and figure it out, but I can't resist. You know what, Dave is right. After measuring it with a -2, it's an 11-inch charge, which is rerollable, so I'm not going to disembark them, nor am I going to Howl of the Death Wolf. In fact, this guy's going to move up to exactly to where they are right now. So I'm going to pull them off the table, and the Land Raider's going to end up there. So that's where he ends up, and then the Leviathan's going to move as well. Now the question is, where does this Leviathan go? He's snap firing for now, which sucks. We are going to give in to madness. We're going to move this Leviathan in this direction. Yeah, he's snap firing, and it's a pretty big charge to get in over here. I could run, but I think I'm okay with this. This makes me happy. We're gonna pivot this way though.
Well, you know you're gonna survive another round of me shooting at you.
Yeah, we're just gonna absorb more fire. We're gonna succumb to total madness, go in this direction.
I love it.
With Leviathan, and we'll see where this takes us.
Why the pivot?
So his side armor is on the over there.
I see.
That way I have like a bigger.
Gotcha.
As opposed to like, I think his back might have been facing them. We're not gonna go ahead and run. I kind of want to flat out this Land Raider because I'm just not concerned about its shooting right now. I could put one last cannon shot near Land Raider, but I always advise against it. Even though I did it last turn, I could have, had I flatted it out last turn, I could have been disembarking from here. So like that, I guess I typically wanted to use that as an example to show people like what I could have been charging this turn had I chose to flat out instead of shooting one Land Raider. One last cannon. So I am going to flat him out, and we are going to go. What we have to do, we're going to go onto the crater there. So don't roll level 1. There we go. So we're going to end up about here. Now we go on to glorious shooting.
Yes.
Glorious. He's going to fire his weird Volkite gun at the. No, the Leviathan's going to go. He's going to fire his Phosphex discharge. We're going to be super brave right now, and shoot you with our guns and then charge. We're obviously going to place this blast marker on Horus's head.
Oh, on Horus's head?
We'll put that guy right there.
Because it also hits Horus, right?
Yeah, but it'll be hit. Oh, it's barrage, but it'll be coming from that position there on top of it. So if I put it on Horus's head, he has to take all the saves.
Hey, you might hit yourself here. Are you sure you want to do this?
I could. I am very confident in my ancient skills. Direct hit, sick. It does have a rule called crawling death, but I mean that's like the best I could ever hope for, getting 4 hits. So we're gonna go. We're gonna move it a little bit just so it pegs him, and it's a little bit further away from Leman Russ. Because as much as I trust in my ancient, I think I still, you know what? No, we're not gonna move it. It's right on his head. Keep it simple. It's barrage. It's heavy 3, so I do it 3 times and barrage. So it's gonna flip in that direction.
Oh right.
So it's gonna hit my wolf and that one just Aaron. So it's gonna be 5 hits on that unit, and then poor Gary, and the last barrage.
Same thing.
Pretty much same thing. Yeah, it's like almost identical.
So
7 hits on you, and poor Gary gets hit twice, wounding him on 2s. He has no save against it, but a feel no pain. He takes 1 damage. He's got 3 wounds left. You know what? I just made this whole area difficult ground. I think the Leviathan has moved through cover though, so that's okay. But now it's harder to charge this area. It leaves an imprint on the ground, so it's a difficult ground.
You tell me if you roll a 2 to charge, you fail?
Pretty much. Unless I have move through cover, you ignore it if you have move through cover. And then I have 7 hits on you. And 2 up to wound, Phosphex. 1 fail. So that is 6 saves, starting with him. And then, I don't know, I think it's pretty much up to Dave who takes the next, because they're all about equal distance from that one guy. They have a 4-up invulnerable save, though, because of cataphractii armor. So the first guy dies right now.
No, he has 2 wounds. How many damage?
Oh, you're right, they're 2 wounds each. Keep going, it's not instant death. He's alive. He is now dead.
Yes.
So guy in the middle is dead, and you still have 2 more saves to make.
Oh, that's the multi-melta.
Oh, it is too. I got him. Nice.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna get got anyways. So that one multi-melta is dead. And I said it's poison 2 up. It's actually poison 3 up. He was still wounded twice, though. That's 1. I did roll a 2 and a 1, so that's 1 less save on the Just Aaron. So you just have 1 more save to make. It's up to you. You can either take it on Just Aaron or on Horus on his 3 up.
I'll take it on Just Aaron.
Okay, 4 up on them then. Oh, what's a good thing? Horus would have taken a wound. That's actually a good call. So either one of them just takes the damage. And then we have the 2 melta guns from him as well. And
Stop it!
As well as the 2 heavy. You know what? I'll do the heavy flamers first. That makes more sense. Only able to cover these models twice with his flamers. 4 hits. They should be T4, so these wound on 3s. 2 wounds and your 2 up armor saves. You're fine. And then he's got 2 melta shots on 2s. He's got lots of guns. 2 hits and 2s to wound. Only 1.
4 up invul?
Yeah, 4 up invul. And you know what? Oh, you're fine anyways. That guy taking the wound would have, you wouldn't have cared about the instant death on that either. Okay, well that's it for shooting over here, except for Leman Russ will fire his weird Volkite. Never mind, he's equipped with Scorn Splitter. Who am I thinking of's got the Volkite? I have no idea who's got the Volkite I'm thinking of. Anyways. Oh, you know what? It's Fulgrim. I'm thinking of Fulgrim. This is a fancy bolt gun. We hit on 2s. He's got BS6 though, which means I think I hit on a 5. Not that. Okay. And winning on Strength 4, so winning on 4s. It's not rending. It is rending, but that's not a 6, so it's just a 2-up save.
2-up save.
You're good. All right. All of them, they're done firing. This guy flatted out. This guy is, you know what? He's snap firing, but he will fire. He's going to fire his 2 melta guns into the front of that rhino. 6s. We got a hit. We are not in a prime and melta range, so we simply roll a 13, which is a penetrating hit.
When would I pop smoke?
On your shooting phase, I guess?
Instead of shooting.
You can do it if you want to, because you didn't shoot. I don't mind. It's just it's a 5-0 cover save, I believe.
It just
feels. You probably wouldn't even make it. Probably won't even make it.
Let's see if it would have mattered.
It didn't. Okay. Yeah, it's all good. All right. So, and it's immobilized, and it's got 2 hull points left. So he's immobilized. We have to see if the guys inside are snap firing for next turn because they took a penetrating hit.
So leadership?
Leadership on them, yes. They should be. That's more than okay.
They are good.
Yeah, they're very good. So he's done. Not bad snap firing, buddy. Not bad at all. It just means no hiding, man. After he fires, we're going to come to the veterans over here who are going to open up into the side of this predator who I think is armor 11?
Yes.
2 melta gun shots on 3s.
Yes.
1 hit, 1 miss.
Ooh.
We are in melta range. So armor 11 on the side. That is a 6. That's a 14. That's a penetrating hit.
Yes.
So definitely didn't pop smoke on him. Oh, he is weapon destroyed.
You said pop smoke and I've shot in my turn.
That's right. Like I was saying, there was no smoke. There was no smoke.
Oh, I definitely did.
Pop.
Yeah, I got you. Okay.
So weapon destroyed.
Oh, shaken, yeah? Because 4 is stunned. Oh no, you +2 to it!
+2 to it, yeah.
Weapon destroyed.
Weapon destroyed, yeah, exactly that, yeah. So 1-2 is last cannon, 3-4 is other last cannon on the far side, 5-6 will be turret gun.
What about Hunter Killer?
Is that a weapon? I wonder. Interesting, because I just destroyed the turret, which is, feels great. I suppose it, I know where to look for this. I know where to look. Okay, so Dave is 100% right, the Hunter Killer missile, had you fired it, and it wasn't there, it wouldn't count anymore.
Correct, but I didn't fire it on...
Correct, yeah, you still have that bad boy. So all the Hunter Killer missiles on the land speeders are gone. So I'm gonna re-roll that. I'll just do 1, 2, the 2 will be the far last cannon, and then turret is 3, and then 4 is Hunter Killer missile, 5-6 re-roll. 4 is Hunter Killer missile. Hey, kill the 5-point upgrade, heck yeah. Adam! I was so close! Okay.
Okay.
That's
a whole point too, all right?
That is super bad. That's a whole point, because he's just gonna...
That is really bad. Oh yeah.
That is real bad.
That's bad for business.
What I will do though is throw a crack grenade still.
Yeah.
I can only glance on the side. So do I hit? It hits. And strength 6. Actually, I could have penned on a 6. So it would have been 12. That's a glancing hit though. So he's got 1 whole point left. It was so close. The rhino here is just gonna pop smoke because I can't hurt anything over here with the combi bolter. We're gonna go to the other side with the other vets where they will hopefully do better. We got 2 meltas and a bunch of bolt guns on the armor 10 on the back. So we'll start with the 2 melta guns. Oh, they both hit. First one, that's a pen. Second one, 412, that's a pen. And then both of them are, so that's immobilized.
Immobilized, and if it's already immobilized, then it's wrecked?
Extra hull point, yeah. So that's 3 hull points, he's just wrecked.
Yeah.
I don't think any of the other weapons, all the bolt guns could have only glanced it to death, so it's just a wreck. I'll put some smoke on it. And now, you're part of the board. So I'm happy I killed this one over here. I was hoping to shake the other one over there, but the melta gun betrayed me. I thought about it when I was rolling. I'm like, actually, melta guns are bad for trying to make things shook.
What? Oh, you seen if you would have shaken?
Well, I'm thinking of it because it's always +2, so I have to roll a 1 to actually shake it or stun it. It's actually, man.
You rolled 3, right?
I know, yeah, I got a 3, so I only destroyed a weapon. Oh well, I could have destroyed a cool weapon, but I wanted the turret, so it's not very likely. Anyways, that, my friends, everyone watching, is it, because that land raider flatted out. We're on to charging, so we're gonna come over to here, and we're gonna see what's got moved through cover. There is, like, he doesn't have to worry about it, but the Dreadnought is definitely gonna have to worry about it because there's a marker, like, right there for difficult terrain. You know what? I should probably do my Psyche phase. I get D6 dice plus 1 for every Psyker level I have on the table, which I have 2. So I get 4 dice to throw at Psyche powers.
And I get 2 to try to
You get 2 to try and... I'm gonna Iron Arm. I get it. So he's +3 strength and toughness.
Uh-huh.
So he's strength and toughness 7. Or is it maybe? I'll look at it later, but I think it's strength and toughness. And then I'm gonna smite as well. I get it with 1. So I'm going to target them, so we get to...
On a 6,
Exactly, you get 2 dice on a 6, you stop it, no. 4 shots with that smite, hitting on 2s. 3s, sorry, he's only... Oh, but he might actually be BS 5. Caster of Runes does hit on 2s. These are strength 4, so 4's to wound. Only 1 wounding hit on them. So from him to him, that should just be a dead guy, because it's AP 2. That's it! He has +3 strength, toughness, and smash rule now, too, so he's strong. He is invigorated. Okay, well, Dave let me go back and do this, so thank you, Dave. We're going to go on to charging now, though. And we are going to charge with Gary into the Justarin first. Now...
There's no Overwatch, right?
Because they have slow and purposeful with that thicker Terminator armor, they're not allowed to Overwatch. But I think he might be able to. So just go ahead and roll his up, and if you actually get hits, we'll look it up. I believe he can Overwatch, though. Never mind, I just took a quick glance. Any one model gives the whole unit slow and purposeful, which is no running, no sweeping, and no Overwatch. So Gary will go 8. That's okay.
Korn wants it.
Gary just goes to right there. And then, with the Pale Hunters, every other unit that now charges it gets +1 attack, including Leman Russ and the Leviathan, because they're part of the detachment. It's the whole Pale Hunter thing. So we'll charge Leman Russ in next. He will go 6, I suppose. He'll go right there, nearest. You know what that's... I'm trying to get... Yay, legal. Yeah, it looks good too. All right, Frankie, charging. I think at -2. Ooh, he fails because of the difficult terrain. And then Leviathan going in. Oh, that's an end. That's... I think they actually have moved through cover, so it doesn't matter either way. I'm just curious if I can get him even in there with... Should he be able to go?
He looks...
Oh, he's got room on that side still.
Yeah, he looks good there.
There's so many things in the way.
The question's up front, like, how does that work?
It's just the piece. I have to touch that guy's model. I just have to lift Leman Russ up a little bit to get the Tizca ground away a bit. I have wounds over there. Okay, well, that's it for charging over here. I just looked at the table and I realized that is actually it for charge. Oh wait, no, it's not. Leviathan! How could I forget about you? Charging the Rhino. Oh! So close! I seen the double 6 pop up. It was a 9 though. I needed 11 to make it in. He does not have fleet. Oh, that will be it for charging. Who's 2 wounds? Oh, it's the Leviathan's 2 wounds.
So are you going to issue a challenge or what?
Yeah, absolutely. I will.
Because otherwise I will, right?
Yeah, Leman Russ is of course going to challenge. Who would you like to accept with? You can accept with any of them.
You know, it sounds as though I might need to like accept with one of these guys because I can. Any single Justarin, because they're a chosen warrior, can actually accept.
It's true.
And then I'll just fight the Leviathan with Horus.
You could do that.
Because his World Breaker is going to mess you up.
It's strength 10 versus his armor 13. He does have a 4-up invulnerable save though.
Yeah, but he's going to kill all of them anyway, right?
It's weird. Actually, I don't even know what the right answer is here. You could accept with any of them. I'm going to issue a challenge because I feel like I gotta. If I'm already to accept a Primarch fight, we're going to get there. We're going to make our way to that Primarch fight.
This is actually kind of hard, Luka. There's a lot of deliberation off camera. But I think because the Justarin do have the ability to accept a challenge as if they were a character, I am going to do that. I will accept with one of them. Heck, the one that's... Now, your wounds spill over, don't they?
They would spill over to... So they would hit him first, and then once he dies, it spills over to the next nearest model. So it would be that guy, and then Horus after that.
And then Horus.
Yeah.
Now, he can look out, sir.
Yes, he can look out, sir, those attacks. Okay. That would spill over to him.
So Horus will then actually attack the Leviathan.
Right, so we're going to accept with one of the Justarin, and then that's pretty much it. Okay, so we figured it all out. We are going to accept with that term. We're going to lock it in, sticking with that term, because Dave was worried about him taking preliminary damage from the Severing Cut, or getting beat because of World Breaker being unwieldy. But you know what? We're looking at it, because he doesn't pile in until initiative step 1, the Leviathan would have to attack the Justarin, unless, of course, Leman Russ just cleaves through them all. He might.
Which he might.
They have a 4-up invul, so there's always that too. So I guess we'll just kind of just roll the dice and see where the initiatives go. I do have impact hits first with the Leviathan, because he charged in, he's a big boy. I got 2 impact hits, wounding the Justarin on 2. But there's no armor pen to this, so it's just a 2-up save. You have 2-up saves to make on the Justarin from my impact hits. These are strength 8, so they're instant death. It doesn't matter, only the one guy takes a wound and dies though. Bam. And then what? Then Leman Russ goes next at initiative 7. To deal with the Justarin, I'm going to attack with the Axe of Hellwinter because it's strength 8 and it's instant death against them. He does have 8 attacks. He has 6 attacks base. He has 1 for charging and 1 for the Pale Hunters.
Dang.
Pack tactics because of they were charged previously by another unit in the detachment. I hit you on 3s with the Axe of Hellwinter. No re-rolling.
Ooh,
That's a great roll.
That's a
though.
great hit, man.
Okay, and then your average toughness is still 4, so I can roll all these at the same time.
Oh,
3 ones. Okay, well you should do these 2 at a time.
Because you instant kill me.
Because I instant kill, and then it'll get to Horus after that.
So here we go.
4 ups. Oh, so the guy in the challenge is dead, and then you have 1 at a time for the guy beside him. He's alive? Oh, he's dead. So the Axe of Hellwinter cuts down both of them. He's still in a challenge. That guy's still alive. And then initiative 5, because he charged, he gets to pile in. And he has to go into this guy because he's the nearest guy in base contact. Cannot quite get to Horus. Okay, attacking over here. Not quite touching base with Horus, so Horus is safe. Leviathan gets 6 attacks because of the Pale Hunters. And wait, he's got 4 base, 2 close combat weapons, charging, and then Pale Hunters. Incorrect. The 4th attack is already included in the profile because he comes with the 2 close combat weapons base. So that means he got 4 attacks with the extra close combat weapon already. Charge, Pale Hunters. These are hitting on 4s because Justair and Web skill 5. In fact, the average Web skill is even higher than that, I believe. So we have 2 hits. These wound the Justair, well, wound on 2 still because it's strength 10. 4 up invulnerable saves. Ooh. Oh, he does die. It's instant death against him. And then it would be, well, because all the attacks are going to Worldbreaker, you get to go next. And then Frecky doesn't quite make it with piling in at his initiative, he should have 3 wounds left. Uh-oh. Oh, look back on the clip. I knocked the die. Oh, no. And now Horus will pile in, finalize that, getting the base contact with Leviathan there, and then lots of attacks with Worldbreaker. Pretty sure he's got 6 attacks. It doesn't say the extra attacks built into his profile for having 2 close combat weapons. That neither of them are specialist weapon either.
He's got 5 base, and he has the Talon plus Worldbreaker, which everything is going to be Worldbreaker against the Leviathan right now.
Indeed.
Hitting you on 3s. Oh.
Mastercrafted.
So rerolling 1 of these.
They all hit. These are strength 10.
These miss, though.
Yes, they miss, yeah.
Yeah.
So we have pretty much looking for 3 ups to glance to the Leviathan. That's a pen. Ooh. Reinforced automatic shielding. Ooh. He's down to 1 hull point, but it's AP 2. What happens to him? 6. He's immobilized. He's stuck there. That means you hit his back armor now. So, which is 12.
And you're concussed.
He no concussion either for the vehicle there.
That was actually brutal.
That was a good save on him. Obviously, you're fearless, so you're not going to test. I won combat, but you don't have to test for morale. We're going to, you know what? We're going to put you over here, just so we're not clashing with weapons. And I'll know that spot's locked up, so the other wolf can't get in here, and you would pile in as well. All right, we got him surrounded, but only the Justair die, and I take a hull point on the Leviathan. That's the end of my turn. We got a big fight coming up ahead here. Big fight. All right, Sons of Horus.
All right, everything is on the board, so I'm going to do some movements. So this, you can actually move 6 and then disembark 6 and then charge, right?
Correct.
So I don't think there's really much I can do about that, except for maybe, hopefully, I'll pivot this so I can everything onto you, destroy you. That's my best bet, and then maybe kill some guys inside and then shoot the guys that are inside. So that's what I'm actually going to focus on this turn. I think that makes the most sense.
I'm very sad I did not have to deal with that plasma turret over there still. I got rid of the other one. That's nice.
Yeah. Here it is. You know what? Yeah. Let's focus on your Land Raider. Try to kill the dudes inside.
Alrighty. Are these guys going to jump?
They will move. No, they can fire everything at regular ballistic skill because they're fast, yeah?
They're fast, so they're just going to move 12 for now. They can fire 2 weapons at full BS.
So I'm going to stay back here. There's no sense in moving any closer than I need to because you might be tempted to charge me with the dudes inside.
Indeed.
I'll move this V.
He's immobilized.
Oh, yes, you're right.
He's stuck there.
Ooh, that's not good.
We can move through they can try and move through cover on the ruins here. Or, sorry, on the crater. Okay, so we're going to disembark the flamers inside.
Yeah, so
move through cover on them. They get to go, instead of 6, they just go 5 away from the hatch.
All right, so they're disembarked. It's kind of unfortunate. I wanted to be in a better position, but it is what it is. This is really in the way. Oh, wait. No, it's not even wrecked yet. So it's literally in the way.
It's literally in the way.
If it was a wreck, I could climb over it.
Exactly.
Okay, well, I might as well go.
Did this guy fly up here?
He did.
Ooh. That is.
He's allowed to?
You can. That's dangerous. Potentially a dangerous terrain check by going flying on terrain. I believe so.
Oh.
You know, roll a d6 and we'll look it up if it matters.
But if I roll a 1, I don't want to be immobilized up there. So
that's true.
I might as well move him
down here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Pretty sure flying into on ruins. We typically just play these as ruins. They're just buildings, but like flying into ruins with skimmers is a difficult, dangerous terrain check.
So I'm gonna face it this way.
Oh yeah, face down there, face down the table. Okay, so what about these two dudes?
They're just gonna stay where they are.
Okay, fair.
Okay, these are here. That's good.
What about the tacticals?
They're gonna stay where they are.
Okay.
I am confident that this will be opened up like the can that it is.
And then you're just gonna Fury?
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. I hope it doesn't. That'd be great if it didn't. But hey, that's how she goes. Now, these boys, what are we thinking?
I'm thinking they're actually in a good spot too, because I'm gonna like blast template you to death.
Yeah, I didn't really spread out too well over here today. Some reasoning for that is because I wanted them all to be able to shoot the rear armor.
Okay, so it was purposeful.
It was purposeful.
Okay,
Anyway.
so I'm gonna move them here.
I just had forgotten about, frag missiles. That's on me. They're going over here. You can't Fury if you move, but I guess they don't have good line of sight.
Exactly.
Right.
So I might as well get some rapid firing.
Hitting on 2s.
7 in rapid fire. These can't see. 4 up top can see, but they're not in rapid fire. But before they do that, that's insurance policy. I'm actually gonna shoot with the blast first.
Oh, is it shooting time now?
I don't think I'm gonna move anything else.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yes, so here we go. Blast down there.
Probably gonna put it right on his head. We're gonna do it off camera because it's 10 blast shots, and we'll save you the headache, and we'll tell you how many hits it is afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be 8. I guess I'll show you guys. It's like right on his head. It's 8 hits essentially. Oh, first one, direct hit. Okay, that's 8 hits. Yeah,
Oh, that's a
9.
lot. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, we'll do the other. You know what? Do one more. One more for the people.
All right.
One more for the people. Oh,
Direct.
okay, 18 hits. Woo! That is 55 frag missile hits. It was like 6 direct hits there, folks. It was brutal.
So I'll roll this twice.
Oi, oi, oi! Forced wound.
And the second volley.
29 saves is 3, 6, probably 7 before it gets to the Praetor. So I have to do 7 at a time. My poor veterans. So 2 are dead so far. Or pull them. Lay them down. 5 at a time. Okay, 1 more dice. Boop. And now 4 at a time. 3s. Okay, that's a melta gun.
3 at a time.
Oh, technically this guy. Maybe I'll get lucky that melta gun will never die. So many more to go! Oh! Look at that, we actually saved a volley. Oh, not that time. Okay, I'm gonna be cheeky, take that guy. 2 at a time. Oh. Got still a few more to go though. Okay.
That's melta.
That's melta for sure. Without it, like that's without question. And then I owe you what? I got 3 more wounds to save. 3 up. Oh, he's dead. And then I'll put the last one on the Praetor or the Wolf Lord. He's got 2 up. That was actually good showing for frag missiles there. Typically, frag missiles don't do a whole lot, but that was painful. Bolt guns now. 18 shots, so you do have to do the rapid fire ones separate because they hit on 2s.
Hit on 2s.
Death the dealers, I believe it is.
Yep, death dealers with skill 2.
Yeah.
Get mattered once.
Nice.
And then I'll do 4 more shots, hitting on 3s.
Okay, these are all wounding on 4s.
Wounding on 4s.
Oh boy. I owe you 11 saves. I've got Artificer. I'm gonna do them 2 at a time on the Praetor until he takes a bunch. Oh, he's got 2 wounds left. So 1 at a time. Oh, dang. Oh, he's got 1 wound left. So I have to look out through the rest of these. Okay, he doesn't have to take any of them, but I do have to do these properly still. So he's the next nearest, and then the melta gun. The next nearest is the pack leader with 2 up armor save. He's got Artificer armor. Okay, he's dead.
Okay, now it's melta.
And then has to go to. Actually, no, that guy was the nearest. Crap, I cheated. He was way closer than he was. I just realized that. Look at that there. So he actually dies that first 2 I rolled.
Yeah.
And then I keep rolling saves on him until I roll that 1, and then it goes on the melta gun, which is 3 up. 3, and dead. All right, so I just have 2 independent characters left. He just killed all the veterans. 1 wound left. I don't know. I'm not so confident in charging 20 tacticals now.
Because I can overwatch you, yeah?
You get to Overwatch. I'll try and put him out front, I suppose. He'll take the Overwatch, but we'll see. Okay, so we're going way over here to this side of the table.
For my Predator, we'll do some blasts into these dudes.
You get to fire everything at full BS too.
Yep.
We're gonna put the blast right on his head. That's a direct hit for 7 guys. There's 3 shots here.
So first one.
1 inch. So 6 guys hitting 3. 2 inches. Interesting. On his head. That's 5.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 11. Oh, these guys are so dead. 1 inch backwards. Does that hit the rhino? 4 and not the rhino. Geez, I think they've got to go to ground.
Which means you can't fire on your next turn?
I can't move next turn.
Can't move,
And
can't
I
charge.
have the snapfire. I'm penning. No, I can't do that either.
So those are hits, right?
Yeah.
All right, wounding on
Twos. Whew. 6 ups. Okay, going around. Save maybe some of them. So that's 5. There's one guy left. So just the pack leaders left. Last cannons. Both hit. 2s to wound. Oh, both wound. Got him double 6. Oh, very close, very close. You got him. That was mighty unfortunate. That is a big kill for you. They were gonna be able to do a lot of work for me. Ah, this stupid guy living. That was so big.
Going on over here now for my support unit. I'm gonna run them for spread out because I know that your Leviathan has a blast.
He's got the phosphex on him still.
Yeah.
All right, that's where they end up.
Okay. Now for these, shooting at that.
3 las cannons. I guess I should have popped smoke. I didn't say it though. That's okay. I'll be okay.
No, you should. Yeah, but
should?
you didn't fire, right?
That's true. Yeah, I'll pop smoke.
Can you pop smoke and go flat out?
That's a good question. No, it is instead of flatting out. Bring on the shots.
And they all
Oh
hit.
boy, I'll hit.
I need 6s to pen, yeah?
Pen, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. I see a pen.
1 pen.
Oh boy. I have no form of cover.
+1 to the roll. I'm looking for a 6.
6, yes.
6! Woo! Oh my goodness, Luka.
Okay.
Okay.
So that was a here we go. That's a last cannon for you. So it blows up 4 inches. So all of your guys within 4 inches take a strength 4 hit, and my guys inside take strength 4 hits. Interesting.
Yep, that gets 1, 2.
This is best case scenario. I think this is going very south for me now. Wounding the 2 Sons of Horus tacticals. 1 gets wounded, no AP.
A 3+. He's dead.
Okay.
And it has to be the closest, yeah?
The
one that it hit.
The nearest guy to the explosion. Boom. Okay, and then go ahead and roll 10 for my guys inside.
All right.
Need 4s to wound them.
3.
Okay. They have 2 up saves. They're all okay. Yikes, guys. This is, we're staring down a Fury of the Legion from Sons of Horus, and we're not pinned. Okay. So we get to act normally next turn. Wait, where did I put my... does he want to take some of the hits? No.
Your Artificer guy?
They all have Artificer armor, but
they do?
he's the chaplain. He's the Speaker of the Dead.
So you want to put him in the back?
Yeah, I want to put him... Yeah, I guess so. I should kind of try and be smart with him. There we go. Okay. Well, that was excellent shooting, sir.
That was luck. I'm 100% going to Fury of the Legion here, Luka. And there are 12 in rapid fire range, which means that's 48 hitting on 2s because of death dealers.
Yep.
And the other 7 firing twice, hitting on 3s.
Well, folks, I didn't see this coming.
Against the belly. So on 2s. Good thing, too. So there's 38 hits so far on the 2+.
You could roll the wound these just on 4s, and then we'll do the 14 hits afterwards, as opposed to have to count them out again, I think. Is it easier?
So wounding on 4s here.
Correct. Sorry, a little bit of glare there.
So that's 15 wounds so far. Not that great, actually.
That is very subpar. Wow.
And wounding on 4s. Another 4, so 19 in total.
Okay, these are all 2-up Artificer armor saves. I'm failing... Oh, actually, I should have failed about 3 there. Maybe 4 even. Feel no pain. No, you do gun down 2.
All of that just for 2.
These guys are tough. They are pretty tough.
Well, I'm going to have to do the Land Raider.
Everything into them.
We
Makes
got
sense.
2 twin las cannons.
Both hit.
2 hits.
And 2s to wound. Yep. Now, we'll go through my armor, but I do have the 5 of cover from the crater in the way. Oh, that's a dead guy. No feel of pain, instant death.
Twin heavy bolter now. So re-rolling this. So 3 hits and then wounding on 3s.
Yes.
That's 3 wounds.
Oof. All right, well, these are 2-up saves. I fail none. 6, 4, 6.
Wow.
So they got to do a leadership check now. That should be the end of the shooting phase.
Nope.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah, I have this over here.
Oh, yes. We're going to fire a couple crack
And
missiles.
these.
Oh, yes. Forgot about them.
Yeah, so here we go with the javelin into your rhino. Might as well kill
Might
it.
as well. A couple crack missiles. That is a point if you kill him. Hitting on 3s or twin linked. Don't need it.
And
Armor 11 on the side, so that's a pen. 4-up covers from all the vehicles on the way. Make 1, fail 1. So the pen, no explosion, so it's just shaking. He has a snapfire. 2 remaining. And then we got 2 contemptors firing multi-meltas at Leviathan. Both hit. Oh, 1 misses actually. Hitting on 2s.
oh, and let's see if this does. I need a 6.
Yeah, 6 to glance. No, off his armor. Sorry, 6 to pen, that's right. 6 to pen, 5 to glance. Okay, well, that should be it for shooting. I do owe you some morale. Now, they're fearless only in combat, so they're holding. 8. Because Leman Russ is on the table, plus the Speaker of the Dead. And then my characters, Wolf Lord, and pretty sure they have to take it. They're still kind of a unit. They're okay as well. So everything's okay. Not really, but we're getting there. We have no charges to do. So we're right onto this fight here, where I assume you're going to issue a challenge with Horus.
Yes.
I will accept with Leman Russ.
Okay, awesome.
So we have to. So I'm at the advantage here, where we have to fight each other, but then you get beat up by a Leviathan and a Wolf while we fight.
That's okay. I'm okay to only attack you, though.
Okay. So I guess what is his initiative normally?
Mine is 6.
Leman Russ goes first then. I want to start getting these hits in before Debilitating Strike comes in. So we have 6 attacks with Mr. Russ. I'm having a brain fart here because he's got 6 attacks on his profile. It doesn't say it's included anywhere. He's got the 2 close combat weapons. I hope I'm not blind. I only threw 6. Did I throw the extra attacks? I can't remember. I have 7 attacks though. I have better weapon skill than Horus. Weapon skill 9. I hit Horus on 3s and I'm using the Sword of Baal Knight. It is not mastercrafted. I gotta learn to read. I found it in a different part of the rules where it includes it in his profile. I think the same might be true for Horus now that I think about it. So I'll go check that out later. I got 6 attacks hitting on 3s. I'll just re-roll it. Okay, I got the same amount of hits, I guess.
Yeah.
I think I may have actually scored 1 more hit there. I feel like a cheater now. 3s to wound. With shred. No, wait. 4s to wound with shred. 4s to wound shred. Okay, we got 3 wounding hits. It goes through your armor, but you have an invulnerable save.
Oh, 3 up.
3 up, yeah. It's got that nasty Terminator plate. So every fail is a damage. Oh, okay, we got 1 through. He's got 5 wounds left. But the special rule for the Sword of Baal Knight now is I roll 2d6. If I roll higher than toughness 6, I have to roll 7 or more, you take a further d3 damage. Oh, I failed, so he's just got 5 wounds left. Horus gets to go next.
Initiative 6 with his Talon of Horus.
Right, and then how you want to put 1 attack on a World Breaker or everything in a Talon of Horus?
That's a toughie. The question is, can I kill you with the Talon of Horus? What's your invuln save? You probably have a
4 up, but I'm -1 to hit with his armor.
But wait, does that mean I'm hitting you on 5s?
Yes, until you start lowering my weapon skill with the debility. Leman Russ is a great combatant for Horus, but Horus wins typically it takes a long time. But primary fights are cool in theory, but they last I wouldn't be surprised if we don't even kill each other in this game. That's how durable, that's how hard they are to kill.
Okay, well, you know what? I should World Breaker you because I want to be able to hit you once.
Right, so I think people always put 1 attack in a World Breaker at initiative 1.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the attacks are into the Talon. Okay, well I couldn't find anywhere on Horus's profile where it says it's not included in his because none of them are specialist weapons. So if I'm wrong, I'm sorry everyone. I think he has 6 attacks, so 5 with the Talon and 1 with the World Breaker.
Which I'll go after you go with your Leviathan.
Yes.
Okay, so here's the Talon of Horus. I hit you on 5s, right?
Yeah. Because of the
1 hit.
Oof, 1 hit. These are what's strength 7?
Strength 7.
So 3s to wound, reroll because it got shred. Reroll for shred. Horus, no. This is gonna be slow and painful. Okay, well, Dreadnought gets to go. Dreadnought has 4 attacks because no charge bonuses. These are hitting on 4s.
Dang.
Huh. 2s. Sorry about that. 2s. I don't think this has shred. No shred on that, just 3 up invulns. Oh, 1 more damage. He's got a 4. On a 4 up, he has Sever and Cut. No, it doesn't work. Okay, that's never gonna work.
Wow.
Okay, the Wolf goes. We had Gary going. 3 attacks with Gary. We hit twice, and these wound on 5s. Rending though, so 1 wound, it goes through your AP2. We have 3 up invuln.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, you're taking him down.
Oh, it's the you get to do your attack with World Breaker now.
Okay, so there's Mastercrafted, so if I miss against Leman Russ, I can
Right.
re-roll it.
You don't miss.
I don't need it.
2s to wound.
Is it 2s?
Yeah, you strength 10.
Okay.
I'm only T6, so that's a wound. I have a 4 up invulnerable save. Oh, you get him. He's concussed now.
Yes.
Initiative 1, so you go first next time. So I'm down to 5. Okay. At the end of your turn, which is now, you have It Will Not Die on Horus. On a 5 up, a wound is restored. Up to 4. That's why Primarch fights take forever.
Oh.
I'm just happy I wasn't debilitated. That was rough. That means we're going to go to turn 3 for the Space Wolves. We're going to go ahead. That wolf's not getting into this combat, so we're going to have him go over here.
He's scared?
That is Frecky going off to go help the characters. We have the Leviathan moving. Leviathan's going to move 6 to there. It's a 5-inch charge, assuming that guy doesn't die. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to declare a tank shock. We're going to pivot on the spot, and we're going to drive that many inches forward. We're gonna drive that many inches forward. Tank shock. And so the way this works is
Teeth lock.
yeah, the teeth lock there. We are going to have the armor facings that are hitting each other colliding. So you're 13 in front, my 11 in front. Cut in half, rounding up. So I have 6, you have 7. That's the strength of hit we're suffering, but +1 to each of those because we're both tank type. So you have a strength 8 hit again. I'm giving myself a strength 8 hit, and I'm giving you a strength 7 hit.
Okay.
But you're armor 13, so I need a 5 to glance you. No, I need a 6 to glance you, and you pretty much beat me up super easy. So 6. No. 7, 12. You're fine. Oh, so close. Now you do it at strength 8 hit against me. I'm armor 11.
So you need a 4 to pen you?
A 4 to penetrate him. Yep. Oh, okay.
Oh.
What's it? No bonuses. So what's it gonna be? The penetrating hit. Shaken. So he just has to snapfire. All right, and he just stops there. I tried, folks. So we're gonna move up with the Deathsworn. We're gonna purposely avoid the difficult terrain there. Indeed. And I think Leman Russ is gonna Howl of the Death Wolf this turn. Ooh, well.
Do you still get it?
I still get it, but that's close enough. It shouldn't matter.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to declare Howl of the Death Wolf at the start of your turn. I was gonna do it this turn anyways.
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
Woo. Come over to these characters, and we're gonna have them.
These jokers.
These two guys. We're gonna have you move there, and then you're gonna move kind of behind them, right there.
Now, to be fair, these guys are kind of scary.
Oh, sorry. That's
They're going to destroy my unit. I don't like that.
I don't know, homie. I'm not super confident. I'm just gonna do it anyways, though. It's a power ball. If that was like a frost axe, or not a frost axe, but a force axe, or like a force sword, oh, I'd feel so much better. Psychic phase, I get 7 dice, sure. 3 dice iron, 4 dice iron arm on himself. He can't use any more than 4 dice. He fails. Okay. Perils is double 6, I believe. I'll double check in a second. And, oh, I guess I should double check now, because something bad could happen. I think it is double 6 though, right? Yeah. And then, okay, that's Smite, if you want to try and stop Smite. We got a Smite coming at you. Yeah, the Perils is only a double 6, just checked.
Do I need a single 6 to stop this?
You need 2 6s. Not even 1. So that's gonna be 4 shots. 2s. And 4s. Kills 2 of them off, because it's AP2. Makes my charge a little bit harder. I realize this, but it's all part of the plan. That's it for the Psychic Phase. We're gonna go right on a shooting. We're gonna fire his Combi Bolter into them, because why not? Might as well kill more of them. Twin Linked, Combi Bolter. 2 hits, 2 wounds. I'm gonna fire the Bolt Pistol as well on the other guy. Hits, and wounds. I should have fired them all. Oh, I couldn't do this. 3 saves. Oh, 2 more die. Okay, well, this is getting a little suspicious. Yeah, you should be good. Yeah, he can pull in.
Actually, you would have to go through the terrain, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but you the cover is you either take a cover save or an armor save. Cover doesn't.
What I'm asking is, when you charge, is it -2 because it's like a direct and it's in the way?
Probably. He has to go to the nearest model in base contact.
So that means it would be that because he's the nearest, right?
The nearest guy has to die to the shooting attack, though.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So whoever it was, yeah, 4 up, it's that guy. Because that's why I should have done them separately, because that guy was nearer to him. That guy was nearer for him.
Okay, so 4 up
It was that guy there, yeah. That is going to conclude shooting over there. We are going to mosey on. I don't know. This is suspicious, I gotta say, over here. What to do? All right, we're just going to fire everything into the support squad here and hopefully make my charge. Sounds like a great plan. Just going to put the blast marker like on this guy's head. Put it over here because it's barrage. I don't want to pull too many guys from super close. So I'll be able to get just those 3 on direct hits. And direct hit, and then it's barrage from that guy's, kind of like near that side of his base. Okay, I'm just going to keep it going there because I can only ever get 3. Oh, I don't know why I rolled there. That's so dumb. All right.
I guess 1, right?
It should be a flip off him somewhere, yeah. So it's going to be 6 hits so far, and probably none. It flips over to that. So it's going to be 4 hits on that unit, poison 3 up. So Dave just said it's 7 hits, and he's 100% right. So 3s, and it's barrage, but they're in area terrain, so they get a 5 up cover in there anyways. So 5 wounds. 5 ups.
I can go to ground, can't I?
You could, but you can't overwatch, and you can't move next turn if you go to ground.
Well, if I can't hurt you if I overwatch, but that doesn't matter.
It's true.
And I can't move next turn?
You use your movement to stand up.
Oh, I don't plan on moving.
Okay, well then you might as well go to ground then. You get +1 to your cover save.
So it'd be a 4 up?
4 up, yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
Keep you guys going. That saves none of their lives. 4. That has to be 4. If this is barrage, it has to come from that location
You're
first.
right. So from there?
From that guy, yeah.
So it has to like spread out from there?
So it'd be like those 4 right there, yeah.
So you actually don't want me to fail my leadership here.
Absolutely. Like, I want these troops dead. I'm only getting 4 hits with the flamers. I want them dead 100%. But I gotta. Ooh, wow. They all wounded the flamer. We have 3 up saves because it doesn't go through your armor. Kills that nearest one. Yeah. Kind of have to shoot all the weapons. I'm pretty sure I have to shoot all the weapons. I don't want to be not shooting all my weapons. And wounds on a 2. That guy might be the nearest. He went to ground though, so he's got a 6 up save. He does die. Okay. Well, my charge is kind of hard, but they have to do a leadership check. It might be not now, soon. I do have to do one. You know what? I might as well do it. I'm not shooting them anymore. They are holding. All right. Next, I could. I'm not going to though. They have a bomb they could throw. I'm too afraid of them messing up their charge for some reason. So I think we're gonna go right on to charging, and we're gonna start with them. No Overwatch though, because you Fury'd last turn.
Oh yeah, but that's fine.
That's fine. Yeah, we're gonna charge in. See how far we go.
Oh no!
We have Howl of the Death Wolf active. We get to reroll all charge rolls for Legion Astartes units. Okay, they go -2 because they're probably gonna go through the terrain. So that is a 6. Charging in there just like so. Bring it to the Leviathan, declaring a charge against them. No Overwatch. He does not get to reroll this though. He's not Legion Astartes. Like he's part of the Space Wolf Legion. It's -2. So like that normally would have made it, but well, you know what? He might have moved through cover. Let me look. I don't think that's quite 7. It's iffy anyways. Unfortunately, it's about 7 and like a quarter, or even like an 1/8 of an inch away. It's me calling it. I'm not making the charge. He does have move through cover, but can't quite get there this turn. Okay, well that's it for charging over here. We're gonna go to the Praetor and the Caster of Runes. So he's gonna declare a charge first.
Now these guys can Overwatch because they didn't Fury.
Correct. So you can only Overwatch once. So if you decide to Overwatch against him, and he doesn't make his charge, you're not allowed to Overwatch against him.
So who's making the?
He's charging first, the Caster of Runes.
I thought they're the same unit.
They might be? I don't know. I think they are actually the same unit. That unit's charging. There we go. I should have swapped their position a little bit, but that's okay. This is fine. I will charge with them regardless.
Okay.
I'll hope I just live. In fact, I'll just look out for the hits. I'll try and I'll do that.
Okay, so.
All right, we got a bunch of shots coming in. It should be 20 after all the rapid firing and everything is done and over with there. So 6 to hit.
1 hit.
1 whole hit.
And
4.
That's a wound.
I'm gonna look out turret though. Okay, we passed that, and he's okay. It's a little iffy. There's a little super. I'm feeling a little suspicious there. I'm gonna charge 6 inches. Hopefully that makes it. I do have a reroll if I need it. Sick. That's in. Let's go crump 'em, boys. We'll probably end up a little there. Okay. Well, we've charged over here. That feels good. That should be my only charge. And since I'm over here, might as well fight over here too.
Highest initiative on the other side, Horus.
Oh, so I pick fights that we do. It would be like once I pick that fight, we resolve it normally.
Okay.
Well, so we'll fight here. I will issue a challenge with my Praetor.
And I will accept with my Market-Daved Sergeant, who doesn't actually have a power
He's
fist.
just got a bolt gun. All right, so he'll swap spots with that guy technically.
Thank you for saving my Vexilla.
It does save his life, but we'll get him. But they're actually both the same initiative, so they both fight at the same time. 6 attacks with the Praetor because of digital weapon. Praetor. We hit on 3s, mastercrafted. So we have 5 hits, and these are strength 5, so 3s. But these are AP 2, so that's 4 dead guys. Oh, you just cut down.
So it does go to this guy who's in a challenge?
Yep. So it kills him first, and then the 3 nearest guys get cut down.
Oh, no more Vexilla.
And then at the same time, the priest would have attacked. 5 attacks because of the 4 small and bolt pistol. And 5 attacks and +1 for charging. These hit on 3s as well, no re-rolling. And these are strength +2, so 2s to wound, but no AP. No relevant AP. Never liked mauls. Hey, kill the guy though. All right. And then you pile in 3 inches at initiative step 4, but you should not be able to retaliate.
I cannot reach you.
Hey. All right, and that's that. Combat is over, and I killed. How many did I kill?
You killed 5.
Hey, look at me go. So you lose combat.
Oh, sorry, 6. I killed 6.
I killed 6, eh? Well, you lose combat by. Did I really kill 6? I thought I killed 4. I think I only killed 5 because he killed 1 and he killed 4.
Maybe another one died in shooting.
I think another one died. Oh, I shot him with smite and everything too. All right, leadership down by 5 on them.
Now +1 because Horus is on the board.
Yes. So effectively, I'm not too sure. They should be 8 minus 5. This should be 9. So you're looking for 4. You're looking for you want a 4 or no. You have to roll 2 dice. Oh, you've already failed.
Oh, yeah.
You have to roll under it. Yeah, that's a 5. They break. They run. So they do break because the sergeant got cut down. Their leadership 9 because of Horus, but down to 4 because they lost by 5. So now we do a sweeping advance. I roll and add my initiative 5. Okay.
I can't possibly beat
You can't
you.
possibly. They'll die.
The entire squad?
They did sweeping advance. Remember the old sweep?
30K, I love it!
Holy! They break and they try and run, and a few of them get cut down by the characters, whereas the rest get away and do not come back.
That's amazing.
And then they consolidate. I get +1 because of Hunter's Gate. They're just gonna go up to the wall. For now, I guess.
Hey, that was...
Do you want to do this one next, or do you want to do the less exciting one?
But they're both exciting.
They are kind of both exciting. We'll do this one. We'll do this one. Leman Russ is unfortunately concussed, so how do you want to split up his attacks?
I'm gonna put them all on Leman Russ.
Oh, sorry, I mean between World Breaker and the Claw. Do you want to keep doing one attack with World Breaker?
Yeah, I should continue to concuss him.
Keep the concussion going? All right, so let's see a lot of talent attacks. There should be 5 talent attacks. Hopefully we're doing it right on that one there, folks.
I'm hitting you on 5s here.
Right? Yes, because I'm still web skill 9.
Oh my god.
Oh, the cloak is so big for me right now.
Jeez.
Okay, that means Leviathan, then Wolf go. Sorry, never mind, the Wolf goes. 4s. We have a hit. 5, no wound. All right, Leviathan's next. He's got 4 attacks on 4s. 2 hits and 2s. 1 wounding hit. 3 up invuln. Ah, you're good. Okay, now Leman Russ gets to go at the same time as... go ahead and do World Breaker.
Okay, here we go.
Oh!
What?
Mastercrafted.
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 Yes?
Oh, no, 2 to wound. That's a wound. Invulnerable? Okay, I'm not concussed. I won't be concussed anymore after this.
Dang.
6 attacks with my sword on 3s. I don't think it's Mastercraft. And wounding on 4s. Oh, no need for shred. So 3 up invulns. Oh, 1 damage. So now I gotta do the Sever Life.
So you can kill me here.
You get your invuln saves against it still.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's gonna be hard to get through it. I do! Alright, I roll higher than his toughness, so he suffers a further D3. 1 more. 3 up invuln though, it goes through his armor. Oh! Got him down to 2. Leman Russ really showing his colors. He's an amazing Primarch killer. But Horus is also an amazing Primarch killer. So
I just need to hit you.
He's got to
my
hit him.
talent.
The negative. You know that cloak used to be -2 to hit him?
No way.
It got rotted. It was -1 on the first. It was -1 for every round you're locked in combat with him, up to 2.
Up to 2.
Yeah. And I don't know what this is. I don't know. Oh,
What are you rolling for?
It will not die. That's what it was. It was my it will not
For
die.
you.
I do not heal. You know what? This isn't exactly a fair fight because it's a Leviathan Dreadnought, a Gary.
Well,
and
to be fair, they're not doing much.
You're right. I think the Leviathan did a couple damage, but
No, he did 1.
He's
He
only
did
one.
1, he did 1, he did 1. That's what happened last round.
You're right.
And then I
you're
got
right.
1 back. And then you just did 1 again.
It's so slow. The Primarch fight is so slow. All right, let's come on over to here. I will go first with the Wolf Priest.
Because he doesn't have an unwieldy weapon.
Yeah, he's got a power maul. Boo. So he'll pile in. He will pile in towards that guy who's not in base contact, but he gets to fight through the Death Swarm beside him. 5 attacks with him on 3s. Preferred enemy infantry. 1 miss. And then these are strength 6, so 2s. 4 wounds, no AP. Oh, I kills 2.
Has to be these, right?
Has to be those 2, yeah. And then you get to go pile in with everyone who's not in base contact already, and you have to go towards a guy in base contact who's not already in base contact. So yeah, stuff like that. Exactly, and then that guy goes to the priest, yeah. And that there is it. So you should be getting a good amount of attacks, but without the extra close combat weapons, only 1 each.
So 10.
Oh, but you get bonuses with your guys if you outnumber me at the initial step 1. That's going to be 10 attacks from the Sons of Horus, hitting me on 4s.
Okay, that's
With 4s to wound.
2.
And 2 up. Oh, maybe kill 1. Feel no pain. He does feel no pain.
Stop it!
We pile in some, and we've got 6 Deathsworn ready to swing. They have 4 attacks on the charge. At weapon skill 5 because they charged. Okay, we are hitting on 3s because of weapon skill 5. We do reroll hit rolls of 1 because the character gives us preferred enemy infantry, which we only have 2 1s. And because of the rad grenades, first round of combat, you're down to toughness 3. Power axes at strength 5, wound on 2s with preferred enemy. So these are AP2s, that's 5, 10, 15, 20 dead. He just cut down.
That's the squad.
They cut down 20 Sons of Horus Tactical Marines. The Deathsworn are... Someone had left almost a perfect comment in one video of the Deathsworn that they're like a mindless unit. I don't know, it's hard to explain. They're such a crutch for the Space Wolves. It's crazy. Oh well.
Well, I know where I'm focusing my shots.
Yup, I get that. Consolidation, they get +1 to that roll. They roll a 4 into a 5. With that 5, we can't score with these guys. For the same reason that, like...
You killed both my scoring units. Well, I've got 1 more, I guess.
Yes, who's that? Oh, it's the troop squad, yeah. I don't know what the plan is. I don't know what I'm trying to do with these guys. They're just going to spread out some. I don't want to get hit by like 8 million missiles again, so I don't know. It's going to end something like that. I'm not going to overthink it, I suppose. And that's all I got for them. And then that's actually the end of my turn, I guess. I rolled It Will Not Die already. I killed a bunch of stuff, and we're on to battle round 4. All right.
Yeah, so I'm going to go like this.
Yeah, that's fair.
I stand up with these guys.
Yep, they stand up.
Instead of shooting, I guess I do this in shooting.
You can just
phase.
go ahead and do it now, though, yeah. We're going to try and repair the immobilizer result. Forgot to do that last turn. It's a very obscure rule I forgot about. Hey, no shooting for him, but no, it's not like he's going to shoot anything anyways. Fix the tracks.
So I'm going to move my Contemptor up there.
Move through cover. 5 inches instead of 6.
All right, and is the one do I have to roll for each, or is that since they're a unit, they both roll?
They're separate now.
Okay. Yeah.
So the next guy, same attempt. He only goes 3 inches, though.
I'll just move right up to it.
Yeah.
We'll go like that.
Oh, boy. Poor Deathsworn.
Oh, the question is, do I kill this thing who's in my way, or do I do that? And
It's like none of us are going to have any scoring units at the end of this. I don't even think I have any scoring units left.
you don't?
I don't. I got to kill all your scoring units. They're just going to be kill stuff.
So it's these guys. These are the last thing that can actually score points.
Last scoring
but it's
thing on
also
the
like how many you kill, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the other primaries. This game has quickly become only kill.
Okay, so I do actually have to move these out of the way because I got to move my Predator so that I can shoot at your Deathsworn.
Hey, may this be the turn it rolls horribly.
So he'll go his 6, and then he'll pivot.
Boo! Boo! Super boo.
And for the shooting, I'll start with the Executioner.
All right. They're in a position to get some cover from the building, but it's only going to be 5 up for over around the corner. Well, that's it for movement. So right on to shooting. Hopefully there's not like a 5 hit somewhere.
No, it's
like,
only I think
like a 2 or 3.
The most I can get is 3.
Yeah. Okay. So 3 hits it is, aiming there. First shot of the 3. Yep, that's 3.
And
That's
that's better actually.
4.
So it's 2 inches that way.
It's a 2-inch scatter, yeah. So that's actually probably gonna be 3.
Right, that's 3 as well.
Yep, that's 6, and then the second one,
Or this is the third.
third one, sorry. Ooh, 4 inches in a weird direction.
Yeah, so
That might be
I
1.
think 1. That gets. Yeah.
1?
Yeah.
All right, so 7
Okay.
hits.
And wounding you on 2s.
Yes.
That's
All right.
6.
6 wounds. All right, I do get some 5-up covers. They should all get a 5-up cover.
Okay.
I gotta do these 3 at a time because then it gets to the. I think Dave can only see 4 of them, probably, and the 4th one is not in cover.
I see 5 in total.
You see 5? Okay.
The one's not in cover.
So I gotta wait till I get to him anyways. 5 up, so I make 1 of those. We have Feel No Pain. So 1 guy's dead so far. 5 up on the next 2, Feel No Pain, because it's not quite instant death. Another one dies, so I've lost 2, and then the 3rd guy. Feel No Pain. Oh, he dies. I lost 3. The 3 there, boop, boop, are dead.
So these 3.
Sorry, not him. He'd be out of line of sight. You can't kill him, but it'd be
these 3.
that, exactly, yeah.
2 snap firing last cannons, hitting on 6s, that's a hit. And on a 2, that's a wound.
Ooh, that bodes ill. That's the guy who's not in cover, and he's just dead. Instant death.
Okay.
Pull him, yeah.
No ignore wounds.
Nope, it goes right through his Feel No Pain.
Oh, right. Now for the Land Raider into you.
All right.
Okay, so
I got nothing
shots.
that I can do about it. Both hit.
Both hit.
2's
And
to
2's to wound.
pretty much kill.
Just 1.
Oh, the nearest guy dies. He takes the last cannon and chews the face.
3 shots now with the heavy bolter that's re-rolling because it's twin.
And
And
3's
then
to
3's to wound. That's 3 wounds.
2 up. They all have 2 up saves. Oh, Feel No Pain. Oh, he's alive.
Stop it! So, we'll do crack shots into your Wolfen wannabes.
Yeah.
And I got everyone can see you, and I don't have to move anybody.
Nope. So 3s.
So hitting on 3s.
May you miss with all.
Nope, I missed with 4, and I'm wounding you on 2s, and I wound 6 times.
Okay, that's great. I can do this. Well, these are all 2 ups.
1 should die, but 2 will.
None do.
Ah! What?
Blessed Artificer Armor.
It's too much. You're gonna.
So we're gonna go ahead and do the morale check now. Nothing else is shooting at them.
Oh, Leman! Oh, Luka!
Womp, womp, womp. No
Closest-
rerolling. They break. They have to come to my table edge, so they're running across the table like fools.
Like fools.
So they come 10. Yeah, just go 10 inches right towards this rock.
So what does that mean? Do they get
They
to?
get to, if they regroup next turn, which I hope they will, they only get to snap fire and move 3 inches. So you just saved yourself from melt-the-bombs.
Now all of these las cannon shots into you.
Alrighty.
3 shots. They are twin.
All hit. And 5's to glance. Pen glance.
do a pen first. Shielding!
Nice.
Oh, what's it gonna be? +1.
It's gonna be +1.
1 is shaken. He has to Snapfire next turn. Boop. Which is good. And then the glance. He passes.
Okay.
Got 2 hull points left.
I'll do both meltas.
Cool, bring it on.
Hitting on 2s.
Contemptors.
2 hits.
Filthy.
And looking for 6s to pen you.
Pen, yeah. 5 is glance otherwise.
That's a
Ooh,
glance.
1 glance. And I do have Armor Terror, for anyone curious. Oh, that's not there anymore. I used that last turn. I make the save for the glancing hit.
Okay, now we got
2 crack missiles. Both hit. And looking for 5.
6s?
6 to, yeah.
To pen.
6s to pen, that's right. Okay. We're safe! Okay, well, that is gonna bring us all the way down the table here to this fight where I am not concussed and I get to go first with Leman Russ. I could just take you out right here.
You could.
3s to hit. I have to. Oh
You
no!
probably won't, but you could.
4s to wound with shred. 2 wounds, 3 up invulnerable saves.
All right, here it is.
Oh, he's got 1 wound left. Severing cut. Oh, we roll higher than your toughness, and you suffer a further 3 wounds at 3 up invulnerable saves. Get off my table, Warmaster! Oh, I just killed the Warmaster! I just ended the Horus Heresy. And I barely broke a sweat. He only took 1 wound.
It only took a Leviathan.
It's true. Okay, to be fair, 2 of those wounds he lost to a dog and the Leviathan. The Leviathan sucked, but he did 1 damage, and that's all that mattered. Okay, well, we are going to consolidate Russ 7 inches because he gets +1. All right, Russ. And then take your 5 wounds with you. That's Horus's filthy last wound left. We're going to go consolidate Leviathan 4 inches. Whoosh, got 1 wound. You know what? I don't think there's anywhere I can hide you, buddy. I'm just going to go over there. And then Gary. Mr. Gary, 4 inches. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so we are going to end the game there, folks, because we are unfortunately out of time. But the score is looking surprisingly, only because of that swing there.
That was a big deal.
That was a big deal, yeah. So we're going to tidy up a little bit and jump into a post-game, and we'll go over the details of the score and why we think that's pretty much where all the action is going to be.
Check out the link below to see the next game. It's going to be my Custodes taking on Steve's Iron Warriors. Vault members, just check out the link. If you're not a Vault member, you can click on the link anyways. Get yourself a 7-day free trial to watch this game, as well as all the rest of the games we have in the Vault. Everything we do in pairs, so that's a ton of content for you folks.
So it'll be my turn next. Currently the score is, I got Price of Failure and Slay the Roller for 2 points, and then I've killed 5 of Dave's units. 6 of Dave's units. So that gives me 7 victory points. Dave has killed 4 of my units. And at this point, we have nothing, well, there's these guys scoring left, but I plan on charging them this turn to try and...
Even if I kill your Slayers right there?
Right.
That's 5, right?
They're gonna, I'm not gonna try, I could try and hide, like, all that stuff's gonna hide behind that.
So I won't be able to kill it. Even if I kill your Leviathan as well. So that would be 6. You would still be winning.
Right. And I'm gonna have this Leviathan try and kill them off this turn to deny...
And you will, and they're my scoring unit.
To deny the last scoring unit, yeah. That would be, we would roll it out, but we got to go very shortly.
Fantastic game, though.
It was a very close, very fantastic game. I like that we played War of Lies and not a single scoring unit is left on the table.
I know, right?
And yeah, I forgot to mention, those 2 characters are going to continue, unfortunately, hiding over there.
Because what else are they going to do? Go out in the way for me to shoot you?
Just die and give up their lives, yeah. They're gonna try and be a little tactical.
Or they could always like come up here and charge me and then actually kill this unit, which they would.
I have to make a pretty bonkers charge, but I would try and go for it at least.
Yeah.
I might have done that for the fun of it all, but I'm very pleased with the outcome of that game. I don't think I played the Space Wolves particularly well there. I just think I got lucky that Horus rolled like garbage.
Did a single Talon of Horus attack go through?
No, the hitting on 5s was so big.
Yeah.
It was so big. I got concussed the one time.
One time.
Leman Russ has an amazing kit. He's -1 to hit, weapon skill 9.
Yeah.
Good initiative.
I just needed that one time.
One
time. And then we're tied for weapon skill. Right?
I think, what's his weapon skill? 8 or 7? That's it, yeah. He would have been, he still would have been hitting on 5s though. So
because your -1 hit you, but you would have been hitting me on 4s.
Correct.
Yeah.
So you wanted 2 debilitating strikes on me.
That would have been better.
That would have been ideal. Yeah. And that takes at least 2 rounds of combat wounding with the claw. So it was... I'm impressed with Leman Russ there. I'm impressed with his showing there. I am a little... I don't know. I feel like Horus has the extra attack for 2 close combat weapons. It doesn't say anywhere on his profile, so we played it as if he did.
Yeah.
So please leave a comment down below if you know where that answer is. I don't. Under Leman Russ, he's got 2 melee weapons, but it says under his rule for splitting his attacks that they're both listed. That it's included in his profile. Nowhere under Horus's rule does it say that. Older book though, so who knows? I don't know. I don't know what the plan there is. What do you think? This is your first proper-sized game of Horus Heresy.
Yeah. I had a kind of warm-up game with Josh. I love it. I love Horus Heresy. I'm going to play more. I'm going to play more Sons of Horus. I'll try World Eaters. I'm actually looking for a World Eaters army to invest in and to collect. And I love the way it works. It reminds me of 7th edition and all the stuff that I loved about it, the hull points on vehicles and the possibility of one-shotting them with a Melta or
the blast weapon carving like a giant swath through my units, and you get to see that visible line of damage.
It's so satisfying.
Yes.
And like taking out your Land Raider with one of the
oh my
last
gosh,
cannon
talk
shots.
about a hero shot.
I know. Just got lucky. This is Saving Private Ryan, right? That's like, yeah, I love it. I love stuff like that. Oh, it was just so cool. Like, it's exactly what needed to happen. Now, granted, I didn't kill the guys inside with my Fury of the Legion, which would have been super cool. But if it was a different unit, they would have blasted them away and it would have been super awesome.
Yeah,
right?
that is a rather durable unit against like no AP shooting. Obviously, you see how far they fall over once AP anything falls over at AP2.
AP2, yeah. So, but no, I love it. Yeah, it was great. And I couldn't really help what happened over here with the outflanking.
Yeah, the first unit you chose to go over there with, and then the rest were just like, yeah, I guess we'll go over there too.
I know, yeah. Had I had my choice, I would have put some more units.
Yeah, if you had rolled more 5s or 6s. I liked. I was actually a big fan of my outflanking. Not where I ended up, but this is the first time I tried Space Wolf outflanking with veterans, and I would do it again. I think that was very fun.
Yeah,
I was happy to see that. I was one of my least favorite moments of the game was where I failed to destroy this Predator and then proceeded to lose my like 200 and something point veteran unit because it's just like, oh, I guess I'll just destroy you now.
That was, not gonna lie, that was one of my favorite moments.
I don't blame you.
Yeah,
3 direct plasma executioner hits, pretty brutal against infantry.
Yeah, pretty awesome. But awesome that the Space Wolves won because I felt like I was winning because of the sheer numbers of bodies that were dropping. But the sweeping advance here, oh my goodness, it just turns the tide so quickly.
Yep, kill the scoring units.
Same with this. Like you just, the entire unit was taken out by your guys
6
there.
dudes, yeah.
Nuts, like I love it. It was so good. So many skulls were reaped for corn today. It was so awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually super happy with that. Like, not at one point in this game was I disappointed with any outcome. I was a little disappointed with Horus's showing. I would have liked to see.
Yeah.
You'll have to give him another try.
Oh, definitely.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe against. I love what like he's such a good Primarch. He is so good. Oh, we forgot to do the ordnance.
That's true. I didn't do the bombardment. I should have done that as soon as I came in.
That could have hit him. That could have not that he did too much, but it could have hit him. Mm-hmm. That's where you typically want to use it on. It's twin linked, strength 10, AP2, ordnance. It's just brutal.
Yeah.
It's lance as well. Reduce my armor to 12. It's
Yep.
it's like a wildly good weapon.
Yeah, I would have probably Leviathan Dreadnought.
Yeah, just to make it more even terms over there.
Yeah, because I'd probably still be alive because you took out a wound and...
Yeah, well, at least another round of combat.
Yeah.
Yeah. That 3-up save just, you failed one every turn.
I did.
Sometimes more. Mm-hmm. Anyways, folks, we got to go. We will see you all next time for more Horus Heresy. Please leave feedback down below what you thought and any rules that we missed out on. We don't play the Horus Heresy that often. It's been a long time since we've really gotten deep into it. So I'm dipping my toes in the Space Wolves now. Dave this is his second game in 3 years.
4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
So please, any pointers will help out. Any good stuff like that. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Thanks, guys. Happy wargaming.
Happy wargaming.